I don't have money to be filing lawsuits against every single person who restreams me or steals my content. Good news is I also don't care because I'm doing so well for myself. I have a great positive following. I get people who support all my content. Why would I care that they do that? I'll be successful every single day that I want to. No, they're not affecting me at all. Someone just asked. Someone brought it up, so I respond. I don't have money to be filing lawsuits against every single person who restreams me or steals my content. It's too frivolous, it's too time-consuming, and it's too expensive. That's number one. I'll be successful every single day that I want to. Good news is I also don't care because I'm doing so well.
Happy May burst, detractors. It's here. The day that, I don't know, I haven't really been waiting for it, and hopefully you haven't either, but because that'd be kind of weird, but it's here nonetheless. 10 years since this man did what he did. I'm not showing the clip. I'm just letting you know right now because ew, yucky. But what I do have is a clip. I think it's from his own channel where he talks about it a little bit. This was all I could really find. I found some other things on Pig Go, some other clips I wanted to grab, but he deleted a lot of them, and I think for good reason. But fear not, I saw the other day where he said something about how today he's going to walk through all of us with it. That's going to be incredible. Going to tell us the whole tale in probably exhaustive detail, full of lies. So let's just get into it.
To do with the actual idea that I was trying to portray. Okay. All right, everyone. To end this special, all right, I want to end with the hot topic. The topic that the tweet itself that went viral and all the big content creators are talking about. The tweet where basically it's my incident. All right, it's my incident where in 2016, I accidentally showed something on stream I didn't mean to show. All right, and for the first time ever, I can disclose to you what really happened behind the scenes and why it happened and how dumb it was. I mean, I'm a complete bonehead for doing it. I've already...
Do we want that answer, though? Do we want to know where the load went? And I think that's sometimes why we say, like, rip Zelda jammies, because that's probably where.
Fessed up to doing it a million times. The bottom line was at that point in my relationship with my ex, things were not going well. Things were starting to fall apart.
Also, other things to consider today. Does he, if he talks about this again in probably entirely, too much detail, does he continue to blame Panda Lee? Do we hear about Kat downstairs crying? Because remember that everybody bringing this up and making fun of him all the time made Kat cry downstairs. That's the whole Kat's literally downstairs crying thing. So does he still blame Panda Lee? What happened? We'll have to see what he says today. I took a peek over on Raw Phil's channel. He ain't here yet, so.
It seems there was a lot of behind-the-scenes stress, and we were not getting along at all.
Just got here from King of the Ring. Big ups!
It was to the point
Glad
where
you're here,
we
hanging
were
out.
living together as roommates, but there was no love there anymore. It was kind of just like we're going through the motions to say that we're together, but we weren't really doing anything that was anything fun or interesting together. And
what's that got to do with you whacking it on camera, man? Like, what on earth does that have to do with anything?
A lot of the things that we had loved to do weren't fun anymore. You know what I mean?
You mean she was fucking sick of you? Sounds like she was sick of you. Jerry, thanks for being a member for 15 months. Happy May 1st, detractors. Rip those Zelda jammies.
What happened? Why is everyone doing words? What words did I use? Uh-oh, did I say something stupid? What did I say? Before I continue, let's see what people say here. What? What is going on? Oh, it's nothing I said. People put the chat into emotes only mode. Oh, I thought that I had said something bad. And people were saying, watch your words, use your words. I was like, oh shit, okay. I thought I had said something like horrible. Chat was in emotes only mode. Okay. Thank you, guys. That was close.
Nope, not something terrible, just really, really stupid.
I thought I had made a big mistake.
Well, you did jerk off with the camera on, so.
Like, oh, great.
All right, let's try again. So, at that point in my relationship, it was like around mid-2016, things were not going well, all right? So, I was depressed. I'll be honest, I've told you guys before publicly about my depression, that I suffered from depression. I was depressed, and it was a time when there was no intimacy to speak of whatsoever.
Yeah, there are plenty of dudes who have plenty of intimacy that are still jerking it. Like, you're really trying to make this like, like there were so many reasons why you were doing it. Instead of just like, yep, that was pretty embarrassing. Yep, that's the thing that happened. Movie sign, big ups, honey. Thank you for the 5. Toxie and fellow detractors, happy 10th burst day. I know, it's crazy. A decade.
And I was an idiot. I was a complete idiot. And I did something really stupid behind the scenes I shouldn't have done. Why the hell, of all the time, not to say that there's anything wrong with someone doing that in their own private space, why the fuck was I doing it when a pre-stream was running, right? When I had a fucking things running.
Chances are you did that a lot. And I think it's something that you still in some way, shape, or form continue to do to this day. Because at this point, all this guy is thinking about is WWE champions and drinking. And when you're that addicted to other shit, honestly, him getting those urges and having those feelings, honestly, it probably just bothers him more than anything else. So he was just sitting there and the thought wouldn't go away. And it was like, oh, all right, fuck it. Let me just do this and get it over with. So I don't have to think about it anymore because I got to do this fucking stream.
Here at the beginning of the stream, it's stupid as fuck. All right. It was one of the dumbest. I had to be the dumbest thing I've ever done. I mean, seriously, the dumbest thing I've ever fucking done. It had to have been. But that being said, all right. That being said,
he said it twice in a row, so shout out that being said, obviously.
The things that people say about it to this day are wrong. Now, this happened, first of all, three years ago. It was early May of 2016. People still say it was like last year, the year before. It was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, but people still bring it up like it was yesterday. They always will. I'll be 90 years old and they'll say, oh, remember that? I know.
You ain't gonna make it to 90, bro. Trolley, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate you. He didn't do anything wrong. He did everything perfectly. He did nothing wrong. He did everything correct.
No, I'm never gonna live it down. What are you gonna do? But the things that they say about it are such complete horseshit misconceptions.
Gotta scratch that itch, but common sense wasn't in the chat that day, clearly.
First of all, Phil planned it. What? Phil planned it. Phil intentionally did that. On what world do you think that there would be any benefit from me planning out something like that and purposely doing it? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What benefit would there have been to me planning out and doing something like that intentionally?
There's plenty of benefit from it, but what's really funny is you're just too creatively bankrupt to even think about that.
I mean, think about the insane risk involved. I could have lost my livelihood. I could have lost my ability to stream on Twitch and YouTube and make YouTube videos. I could have lost. Why would I have planned something like this? I don't understand at all how anyone could say that. All right? No, it was a complete legitimate accident.
We know you don't have any ideas, even more scandalous ones like these. We know. It's okay.
Number 2, some people say, oh, well, you know, Phil did it. He masturbated in front of thousands of children.
Jesus Christ.
What? First of all, when do I have thousands of children on my stream ever?
You never have thousands of anybody, ever. I think the one time I saw the biggest legit number of people was the first day that you played Baldur's Gate 3. You legitimately had like 1,200 people in there waiting to see you play Baldur's Gate 3. I think that's the biggest, again, legit audience without anybody like inflating your views that I've actually ever seen.
Never. When do I have thousands of people on my stream? Never. What the fuck are you talking about? This happened during a pre-stream, which is the intro that I run before I actually put out the actual content that I'm streaming. So this happened within the first, 15 minutes before I started talking. The mic was muted. There wasn't showing the screen of gameplay. It wasn't supposed to be showing me on the screen. Duh. That's why it was an accident. Essentially, if I remember correctly, it was probably about 70 people top, 70, who were actually on the stream, and most people weren't paying attention to the stream because they were just chatting amongst themselves in the stream chat because it was just playing this PS4 dashboard music while the pre-stream was going. So how on earth?
Except they could see you and they thought, how weird is this? Why can I see Phil?
I masturbated in front of thousands of children? Where the fuck did that come from? It was 70 people who were early to stream, and probably 2 of them accidentally looked up at their screen and said, what the fuck is that? And then, you know, their lives were changed forever. But
J-Dog, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Lol, the justifications are so dumb. So many external reasons, according to him. Well, it can never be him. It can never just be he fucked up. The funniest of which is blaming Panda Lee. And again, I am very excited to see how he plans on explaining this today. And let's just cross our little detracting fingers and hope that some sweet, like $2 super chat from some troll gives us incredible gold dust. Please make it happen. I need this in my life.
you know what I mean? That just doesn't make any sense. Some people claim that, like, I'm an exhibitionist, and this is something that I always used to do behind the scenes, and it's just nuts. It's just fucking nuts, the things that people say. But in reality, I was in a bad time in my...
Nah, you're too prude to be, like, any kind of, like, a deviant or anything like that. So, no.
My life, I was depressed, and I was not having a good relationship with the person who I was with at the time. We didn't really see any way...
I thought he was just excited to play the Neo demo.
of the situation we were in, and it was painful, and I had a really dumb moment of fucking weakness, and an accident happened. The camera was on, but the mic was muted. All right.
Well, thank fuck for that.
And you saw nothing but from here up.
Also, thank fuck for that.
All you saw was my head. That was it. It was very embarrassing, but there was not thousands of children watching. It was about 70 people who even had the stream on at the time. But the thing is that people record everything that I do hoping for that moment. They're hoping for that moment of weakness. They're hoping for that thing that he can twist or turn into something bad. So oh my God, we got our jackpot, right? I've been recording everything Phil's done for the past 7 years. I finally got my moment where now I could turn it...
Perhaps a little too excited. I see what you did there.
...into an internet meme, and it did. That's exactly what happened. It turned into an internet meme. It exploded. And for the past...
He's talking like he pissed his pants. Right. It's like he fucking sat on stream and just like had a huge shart or shit in his pants or something. Like, dude, come on, man.
3 years, I never lived it down. I doubt I ever will. But no, Phil did not masturbate.
Well, he did. He totally did.
In front of thousands of children.
Well, no, not in front of thousands of anybody, but thousands have seen it now.
Okay. This is not...
Again, I'm not going to play the actual clip. I don't think it's necessary.
This never happened. This is a ridiculous nonsense. Yeah, I just find it ludicrous that people still say that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. At this point...
I think that's actually... the only, like I say, there were some other clips that I wanted to get, but when I took a peek around on at Pig Go, a lot of it was deleted, which is quite unfortunate. And I wasn't sure if like maybe somebody else had clipped it or something and wasn't really quite sure like where to look or whatever. So we are just going to hang out here with Raw Phil. Duty's looping it. Well, I was going to say, I assume at this point, why do I keep pausing it? It's so stupid. Duty has a high-res version of it on his YouTube. He posted it at midnight. Well, that sounds like it might be a teensy bit extra, but that's okay. But I don't think that we need to see it. For the channel members, I do have that glorious, quote-unquote, like, O face or whatever. You could always get a tattoo of his O face. No, thank you. I'm so all set in that department. I am eager to see how he talks about this today. Big ups, Roger. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Happy May Burst. Happy May Burst to everyone. Yep, there we go. There's that gross face. Channel members, I got the Denim Banana, of course, and a bunch of his other goofy, like, silly-looking faces. He's got 200 people nearly waiting for him. Not surprised he can't show up on time. I thought for sure all I was going to need was that, like, one clip. I wanted to hear him explain it today. I didn't want to go through and, like, tirelessly go through the clips from, like, fucking 9 or 10 years ago. I heard I think it was his daily FAP or something where he said that he was going to talk about all this today and address it. And I was like, well, good. We don't need all these silly clips. He can just tell us today. It will be interesting, though. Does he change details? Does he omit certain details? Is there a new excuse, maybe? Is he sitting there right now jerking it and that's why he's late? Because that would be really funny. Dave's using the same font and text from the burst day. Again, like, some small props for, like, leaning into it a little bit. But I thought this was so embarrassing for him and so awful for him. You can't help but take stock, right? Like, wow, this dude must be, if the dude's leaning into the meme this hard, dude must be, like, extra hard up for, like, you know, a little bit of that do-re-mi. I'm here, I can't miss this glorious day. Big ups, Girl Snout Cookies. I'm glad everyone's here. We can all sit here and do this together. Okay, so he's up there in the corner of the screen. Are we going to get the camera was on? Camera was on the whole time, huh? He thinks this is really cool, whatever it is. But he's up there in the corner of the screen. Let's wait and see how lame this is going to be. Look at that face. Jesus Christ. He's trying so hard not to smile. He already thinks this is funny. What the fuck? Not funny. Didn't laugh. James the Lesser pointed out that the SSI checks are coming today. A lot of people do get their money on the 1st, and I think that he is just that thirsty for it, that he is essentially harpooning himself and just taking a fat fucking L because he wants the money. But we all know that, you know, this dude will look at all the stuff that Kino Casino got him to do for, like, not as much, like, not much money, like, at all. So, oh, the camera was on. Camera was on the whole time, huh? I'm waiting for it. Oh, there you go. There's a face not even a mother could love. I'll be grabbing that. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Yep. That is super mega hella dented.
What is going on, everyone? Hello, and welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that it? Is that all we get? Really? Damn. Andy did it better.
Today, is May 1st, 2026. And you know what that means.
Happy May Burst, everybody. Big ups.
After much anticipation and hype, today is DSP's Mega
Busting.
Marathon here on DSP Gaming. How are y'all doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're in good spirits and you are ready to chill with Phil all day long. Ladies and gents, things and
There's been ruined Zelda jammies.
bad things, but overall,
There's been shame, embarrassment, humiliation.
the last 10 years of my life have been absolutely wild, amazing, unpredictable,
Why would he celebrate this? Because he's broke.
but for the most part, they've been great, okay? It could have been worse. Things certainly could have taken a horrible turn.
Yeah, things have been great in the last 10 years. Like that bankruptcy he filed. Like all that tax fraud he committed.
But because of the way that I handled it, because of the fact that I rolled with the punches,
No, you didn't. Not at all.
things didn't go so bad. And what we're going to actually do right now to start today's marathon event, I'm going to recap and tell you the story of exactly what went down 10 years ago,
Here we are. This is what we came for.
what I was
Let's see the edited out 10 years later version.
doing, what game we were playing, the stream, all the details for the first time ever will be laid out and talked about publicly. But then we're going to have a great time today because today is the Mega
Busting.
Marathon where I'm playing Mega
I can't wait till tomorrow when I never have to hear that shit again.
Man all day long here on DSP Gaming, including finishing up Mega Man 8, which we already are halfway through and we're into the Wily Boss stages from the marathon I did last year. And then we got Mega Man 9 and 10. These were the rejuvenation.
Incoming retcon, I assume. He's going to continue to blame Panda Lee. There's going to be all kinds of other problems. You know, they were together but not together. So he didn't have privacy, didn't have anywhere to go to jerk it, so he had to do it there and blah, blah, blah. Every other excuse why it's not his fault. And, oh, he never banned anybody for bringing it up, though. And, oh, he was always a good sport about it, though.
Games where they tried to bring classic Mega Man back to the modern era in the Xbox 360 days. And they're pretty tough games, okay? Now, I haven't played Mega Man in a very long time. It's been almost a year. So this is definitely going to be an interesting marathon to see how I handle it. Can I actually get back into the swing of things, or am I going to be sucking and just dying constantly? I guess we have to see. Okay, we have to see how today goes overall. Our first
Oh, there we go.
flex of the day. Thank you to Timmy Jones. Let's go, Frog. The first big flexing of the marathon right here. Now,
Ugh, gross.
I should lay down the ground rules for today because I'm sure you guys want to know how it's going to work. First off, we're going to hang out and we're going to talk about this anniversary event right
Thanks, Girl Snout Cookies. I appreciate you. Big
now
ups.
as the intro to the marathon, okay? Then over
Yeah, that super chat's amazing. You didn't clean up or wash your hands after it.
the course of the day, we'll be playing various Mega Man games, but I will also be drinking. What will I be drinking? Well, I'm going to have various different drinks, like, for
Seems like you've already started.
example, Cutwaters and
5 o'clock somewhere, am I right?
other things
Like maybe you should consider a meeting.
similar to that I'll be just casually drinking over the course of the day, making it even more challenging.
That is the smallest, saddest muscle. He has to like flex so hard. Did you see his little face? Thought that vein was going to pop out of his neck.
For me to play Mega Man. But I also have my bullet bourbon that I had on the last marathon, and we'll continue to have some of that every once in a while. Now, if there is a particularly big contribution today, I will likely take a celebratory shot. Okay? So the reason I say
$100 a shot, officially back on the table. $100 for a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, here on May Burst, it's back on the table. Drinking for money, not just drinking to drink. That didn't last long.
that is because today, one day only, we have all special animations for this stream. If you give
It's 5 p.m. in Beirut, so time to get shit-faced in front of the tents.
the sub on Kick, if you do a super chat smaller than $5, there is a randomized chance to see brand new animations just for today. Okay? You didn't see it because you
His O face, which every channel member I have in my chat right now, you can spam his O face at nauseum. I promise you that's what it's going to be. His fucking O face is going to be somewhere today. I wouldn't be surprised. So for channel members, you already have that. And the Patrick, thumbs down Patrick, and the denim bananas, so spam them at leisure.
actually got the randomized frog animation, which is the only old animation that I've left in the rotation for today. So we actually just happened to not spoil the new animations as of yet before I announce them. But if we get contributions today, under $5 super chats, org subs, and gifted subs, you will see all of the new animations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. We have an absolutely epic animation. For a $100 super chat or a $100 tip, you will see a very special animation on the stream that you are going to absolutely love. And in tandem with that, I will take a shot, okay, at the very same time. Now, we just got an anonymous gifted sub.
That's got to be the one that's the O face, right? Like, am I the only person that thinks that that's got to be one of them?
Sadly, these animations don't play for anonymous subs, to warn you, because someone just did one. The anonymous ones are different. The way
How much do y'all think he'll make? That's a great question. What are we thinking? To those in the chat, what are we thinking he's going to do today? Oh, also, huge question. Is Asmongold going to make an appearance? Remember, Asmongold was invited to this in a weird secondhand roundabout kind of way.
that kick codes them, so the animations won't
No one's going to tip him $100? Oh, we don't
play
know.
for that. You're going to get the generic animation. But for a standard gifted sub,
I think he's going to make all of his money right now. Once he gets into Mega Man, I think it's going to all but die because I don't know who the fuck is going to care about Mega Man.
or any of those smaller super chats, you'll get these special animations. And again,
Jing is coming in low with 250. Oof.
And-
We've never seen a marathon that low.
for the huge animation, it's $100, like a $100 super chat, or like I said, a $100 tip. Okay, so likely we won't see that animation very much. We'll have to see, but it's all specially made just for today.
Let's be grateful that today will likely be the final Mega Man Begathon. Yeah, I think after, hopefully, thank fuck for that. This shit is boring as, like, all kind of fucking get out. Also, betting Phil makes $500 or less. Yeah, a lot of y'all are saying a lot less. If Asmongold doesn't make a guest spot, 500. If he does, probably about $1,000. We got Tree Fitty.
So as contributions come in over the course of the day, we're going to see this special stuff. Let's do shout outs. Let's just get started.
A lot of y'all do not have high hopes for this marathon. Well, with the exception of the birthday last month, his last several were just absolutely terrible. Abysmal, as he would say.
So first of all, K Nubs became a member early.
I don't even hate Mega Man, but he just, like, he'll make you hate the shit. For the two, honey, DSP, the only guy to look pained when he burst.
Thank you, K Nubs. Then we have
Duty Pole said 300. Oof. Damn, a lot of people got no hopes for this marathon today. I think it'll actually suck pretty hard. Yeah, if Asmongold doesn't, make an appearance.
Timmy Jones
I can't imagine he would.
with the $2 super chat.
Not washing your hands, you gross fuck. Asmongold won't call. I can't imagine he would.
Then we had the first gifted sub of the day was anonymous. So thank you for the anonymous gifted sub, whoever that was.
Because Phil, for some reason, thinks that him and Asmongold are friends, so he thinks that this guy might show up. He thinks that they're cool. You can hear it when he talks about him. Like, oh, I try to message it, but my message will just get, like, buried. Like, he won't get my message. I'm not saying that that isn't true, but Asmongold ain't looking for messages.
Yeah, along
Yeah, you just said this, Grandpa. Jesus Christ, you've been here 10 minutes and you're looping.
with the special animation for $100. Okay, I don't know if we'll actually see it today. I absolutely want to show you the animation because obviously it was specially designed just for today.
If you absolutely wanted everybody to see it, then you would have put it at, like, the $10 mark, not the $100 mark.
Let's-
So you don't give a fuck.
See if we can get a big contribution in to support the stream, and then you'll get to see it. Soul at 2 a.m. Thanks for $5. He says the incident is the only time Phil's stream had perfect.
Asmongold has openly said he sees Phil's messages and chooses not to answer. Gotta love Asmongold for it, though.
hand-eye
Really, truly, you do.
coordination. Oh, Well, Sola 2 a.m., you're probably right. Thank you for $5. I appreciate that very much. Again, that was $5, so that's not one of the special ones. That's just the standard animation. For all the tiers, the 5, 10, 20,
Come on, brokies, get your $100 together.
50, etc., they're all
Oh, now that the dust has settled, can you give us a hint what you were watching when you bursted a genre? We don't want to know. No one.
thank you for the
Why would you want to know that? That's creepy.
500 kicks. And Rich Cheney just did a $10 Canadian super chat. Let's do that because I don't know what Canadian currency is today. So that is the equivalent of...
And thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Time to see if the dents have pattern recognition. The last $100 animation was so terrible, I'd be embarrassed for them if they actually gave that much. Oh, yeah, it was that, wasn't it? It was the $100 for the, there was something for the Resident Evil one. The $100 one was just a part of the trailer, part of the Requiem trailer. And then the one before that was the Super Bowl one, and didn't PPP figure out it was a AI empty cricket pitch? It wasn't even like a football field. It was like a cricket pitch or something. Just thanks for the 2, honey. I bang in chat like he wants a repeat this year.
$7.36. And that's our biggest super chat of the day so far. Oops, it was $7.36, I just said. There we go. Cool.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
was
so
a
thank you for
cricket
the early
pitch.
support.
Big ups, Casey. How you doing, honey?
We haven't seen any of the special animations yet, but hopefully we will today.
But I'll just keep sitting here and telling you about them until some stupid fucking moron gives me the money.
Okay, so, and by the way, Rich Cheney, the thing is, I'm going to answer your question. He says, now that the dust settled, what were you watching during the incident?
Yeah, what were you watching? I don't know why people need to know, but I thought you were going to tell us this story. So come on, give us something here.
I can answer that, but I will answer that as I tell the story because I actually want to tell the story of, you know, how this all went down and all of that, okay? So,
He stole the Super Bowl one, allegedly. I heard that too.
let's do it. Let's do a recap of what happened a decade ago, okay? So, basically, what you saw over here, that's what my streams used to look like when I turned them on. There used to be just like a slideshow with text, and that's actually the exact font and text over the screen that used to just say the stream will be starting shortly, please stand by. And I actually used to play the PS4 dashboard theme over that because I didn't used to be a PC gamer. I was a console exclusive gamer, and I always gamed on my PlayStation 4. So whenever we actually had a stream, I would have my dashboard already up and live. And so you would hear the PS4 dashboard music playing through the background of the stream as I built up my stream. And you might say, well, why on earth did you do that? Well, because I was afraid of copyright issues. I wanted to have a stream build up. I didn't want to play any licensed music because a lot of people were starting to get, you know, claimed and matched and their content demonetized on YouTube at that time. That was the era when YouTube was getting serious about, oh, you can't use music on your streams and stuff like that. So by doing the PS4 dashboard theme, you were essentially always safe. Okay, and hey, the content.
This explanation will take 90 minutes. Somebody else further up said it's going to take a decade to tell this story.
was already set up.
Let's see. All right, 11:50 when he starts telling the story. Okay.
So as soon as I was ready to go, I would just jump right back over and go right to the dashboard and start my stream. However, obviously, this was a double-edged sword because as you can see today, I transition between various different scenes, right? Where I can go from my gaming PC over here to a full screen. Now, it's not.
Who else would celebrate this? A very, very desperate man who needs to get everyone's fucking social security checks today on Friday before they're broke on Monday.
Supposed to play that animation. Hold on a second. It was not supposed to play that animation.
So what?
Let me check that out. I think I left that one on. Where the hell is that one? I literally turned off every animation And now I must have missed that one. So let me find it. Because it was supposed to be one of the new ones.
Oh, good Lord.
Where the hell is it? Here it is. Yup.
You've only been talking about this for weeks, and you've only had weeks to figure this out.
Just bad luck. So here's what
Or stupidity. I blame stupidity.
I'm going to do. Okay. I turned it off. I'm going to replay that super chat because that super chat should have been one of the new animations. Ready?
Oh, I can only imagine that this was going to be so worth the last 2.5 minutes we've just waited. Is everybody ready? I hope you're sitting down. Pregnant women, take caution. Small children may want to leave the room.
You got to be kidding me. Yeah, it will not play a new animation. It refuses to play one of the animations I made. It's randomly selecting every animation but the new one. I'm going to play it again. I can't get it. I swear it's not a scam. I swear it's not a scam. I have new animations. All right. It better play.
It's only half a scam, but the rest is just purely how retarded I am. Hold, please. Hold, please.
One of them this time. Oh. A nice big release there.
Oh, wow.
Some pressure has been building up. All right. So now you can see that's one of many. There's like tons of them saved up for new ones for today. Okay. Okay.
What in the fuck am I watching?
Okay. And I got a lot to shout.
I want to be grossed out, but I don't think I can fit another emotion. Like, I'm too fucking disappointed. Like, I'm too fucking disappointed and sad to actually be grossed out. Like, I'm gonna have to have, like, emotions that just hop on later.
Shout out. All right. I do have a lot to shout out here. So, what was I saying? Let me get through what I was saying because I got derailed there. So,
Yeah, we know. Casey, thanks for being a member for 2 months, honey. I appreciate you. I feel dirty now. I'm just fucking mad now. Like,
every day when I turned on my stream, it used to look like
I agree. Fucking boo this man. Boo.
this.
Oh, God. So now he's got to tell the story all over again. Oh, Christ in heaven, please.
And it used to have the PS4 dashboard playing.
Yeah, you said
I
that,
already
Grandpa.
was set up to be
You
on
said
the
that.
PS4 dashboard, and we would jump right into gameplay on my PS4 pretty much every day. Now, I had a pre-stream where I would talk. I would actually talk on that screen. I wasn't on screen like I am now. I didn't have a scene set up like this. I didn't have a scene set up like this. I didn't have things that I could alternate between. It was all just on
Sean, thank you so much for the 220. So appropriate right now because some 220 shit is happening. Boy, glad Phil never put that clown makeup on, right?
one screen. Incredibly primitive, low quality, you know. My camera looked like peach fuzz, like it was on a potato. You know what I mean? It was bad quality stuff, to be honest. You
It was on a potato.
know, I know that I wasn't top of the line. I was barely getting by. You know, my capture device was primitive and only like, I think it was only 720p at
Privative? You mean primitive?
that time.
Have you been drinking already? Jesus Christ. Either you've been drinking already or take the dick out of your mouth and fucking talk properly.
And stuff like that. So, since everything was all on one screen, that's why there was potential for there to be an error. Like today, nothing would ever show up on screen accidentally because it's all set up on different screens and stuff. Like when I'm on this screen, okay, you can't see anything. It's just all that's on there is the slideshow. The camera's not even on that screen. You know what I'm saying? But back then, I didn't plan ahead. I didn't have a good setup. So everything was on that one screen.
Yes, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. At least have 2 clowns tossing cream pies at each other. Be a little subtle and funny. Lord in heaven, this guy has no originality. Yeah, it was also gross, too.
And what ended up happening, if you remember, was there was a day when I turned on that dashboard, had the PS4 dashboard going, okay, and I happened to be doing something right here. Of course, it wasn't this chair, it wasn't this camera, it wasn't this desk, and all this equipment is different. The only thing that's the same is the room, okay? But I just happened to be doing something
The room remembers. The room still feels shame.
on camera that I didn't realize the camera was on. Now, I want to clarify, because people have talked about this for years and years and years, and so much lore has built up around it, and so much, quite frankly, misinformation that I want to clarify the situation.
How much misinformation, quote unquote, can there be? You jerked it on camera. There really isn't much of a story there.
First of all, I was only streaming on YouTube. This was not when I was on Twitch. I was only exclusively streaming on YouTube at the time.
Nobody has ever said that you were on Twitch or Kick or anywhere else. So that's not misinformation.
Okay. And some people have said, oh, top 10 stream fails on Twitch and this and that. And it's all bullshit. Like, people were making videos and stuff about it, and it was all misinformation and wrong. They got it all wrong. Okay. It wasn't broadcast to a wide audience whatsoever. It was the pre-stream. With the pre-stream, I used to turn on the stream and have it running for like a half an hour. Just running that. Okay. And essentially, what would happen is, eventually I would talk over that screen for like a half an hour, and then we would jump into gameplay. So not a lot of people were on my pre-stream. I mean, no exaggeration. It was probably like 20, 30 people that were.
So it's gone down from 70 to now it was 20 or 30 people. So retcon number 1, there are now less than half the people there that he claims that there were, because he originally said 70. Ryan, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. If those walls could talk, they'd tell a better story than Phil. That is absolutely true.
Were on the stream at that point, because I hadn't started talking yet or anything, so no one knew that I was there and that they should pay attention. It was just people basically kind of sitting in a waiting line, waiting to come into the auditorium to see the show. Does that make sense? So the misinformation that, oh, DSP, he broadcast the FAPPENING in front of thousands of small children is all fake. It was like 20, 30 people who were actually there live. Now, the thing is,
I don't think that was ever meant to be taken seriously. You're taking some of these silly things like entirely too seriously.
There's always been people who stalk me. So no exaggeration, even that, the pre-stream just rolling, people would actually record it. They weren't rebroadcasting it back then. For the record, today I have live restreamers who restream everything that I do. They weren't doing that back then, but they would record and archive all of my content just in case something happened.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't say illegally restreaming.
That they saw was a moment that they wanted to edit and try to get views off of. So in this case, there was someone who actually recorded it, and that's how it got archived. Okay?
Casey, thanks for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. There will be 10 retcons today, bet you. Oh, I don't know. We've got one for sure.
So what ended up happening was my camera turned on. And by the way, is my microphone working right here? It is, right? You can hear me? Okay. So basically, this is what happened. My camera was up here in the corner. And
Yeah, we've all seen the video, bro. We don't need all that. We just need you to tell us, like, what happened. We've seen it, but, like, what were you thinking? I was going to say, what were you doing? But we know what you were doing. Like, yeah. What was your history on the hub that day? Like, that's what we want to know. Where did the load go? What happened to the Zelda jammies? Like, we have questions. We know that you were up there in the top upper corner up there fucking jerking it. Like, yeah, we know, man.
Was on accidentally. I had forgotten.
Hi, thanks for the 5. I didn't jork it on stream. I jorked it on the pre-stream. They're all lying and deceiving you. Snort. The cope is so strong.
Turn the camera off the night before on the previous stream. I didn't think about that or know that. I didn't even check the stream. Okay, I just turned it on. And then I went about my business with the camera on in the corner like this. Okay, so here's the thing. There was... Oh, by the way, did I mute the sound? Maybe I didn't. Hold on. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it's not playing the PS4 theme, right? No, I turned that off. Okay. So, FYI, okay, there was no sound whatsoever. So there was no actual sound effects. There was no music. There was nothing. It was just the PS4 dashboard theme was playing. So actually, it was like this. This is actually what it was like, okay? Now, obviously, my camera didn't look this good, and I didn't have a background removal tool or whatever. So the camera was on accidentally just like this. And normally, people would just be waiting, and there'd be no camera, and this would be like 30, 40 minutes of just PS4 dashboard. Then I would talk, but there'd be no camera. You just hear me talking to you like this. So literally, this is what my old streams used to look like 10 years ago, okay? But I accidentally had the camera on. And so, what people saw was me having a little happy accident, inadvertently streaming it in front of like 30 people on YouTube. There was...
He said 70 people. So
no sound. You didn't see what I was looking at. All you saw was what you're seeing right now, like waist up. And by the way, the camera was awful. There was no lights on in the room, so it was very dark, very blurry.
did you want people to get a better shot? You sound upset that there wasn't better lighting with what you were doing.
Very awful, okay? But all you ever saw was this and my O face, essentially. That's it. Nothing else. So anything else you've heard is a complete lie, all right?
We've never heard anything. Nobody has ever claimed to hear anything.
There was no accidental exposure. There was no sound effects with it. You didn't hear anything, nothing. It was just silence and this really bad quality camera, all right? That's it. That's the truth of the matter. It lasted, what, a minute, 2 minutes? And then when I realized what was going on, because I turned and I looked and I saw the chat, and the chat was reacting and saying, what the hell was he doing? And then I looked at, oh, and my reaction was this, oh, the camera was on the whole time, huh? And then,
Oh, the camera's on. The camera was on the whole time, huh? I mean, if you're gonna like recreate it, then recreate it. For God's sake, even I know what you said. Come on now, man. Silent Weapons, thank you for the 5. Phil's incident was actually on Pornhub at one time.
basically, I just went forward and pretended like
Why?
none of it happened, all right, for the rest of my stream. What was I streaming that day? The Neo demo. So Neo 1, Nioh, that's the game from Bandai Namco, I believe. Or is it Tecmo? I forget who made it. But it's the Souls-like game, okay? So I was playing this demo of the game that day. And I want you to think about this. I go from this incredibly embarrassing moment. I completely play it off like it never happened. I ignore anyone talking about it in the chat and end up having people banned for talking about it. And I'm playing this insanely, cripplingly difficult game, pretending like nothing happened. And I'm actually doing well. Like, I'm actually going through it. I'm dying a lot, but I am making progress in it and everything, right? That's pretty crazy to think that I just went right forward with it and just pretended like it never happened for that one stream, okay? Now, obviously, we all
I think he pretended like it didn't happen for more than one stream. So I'm calling retcon number 2 there. Am I right? I think I'm right, but someone tell me if I'm wrong. You know who? Thank you for the 10. I'm not even going to give that word a shot. I'm Irish, not German, but I appreciate you though. But there is a German word meaning embarrassment, shame on behalf of someone else. Ah, so secondhand embarrassment. I couldn't care less about Phil, but doing this at his age is beyond insane. I wonder if Kat knows. I don't know. Big ups, Soxy, and big ups to you, honey. And again, I appreciate your generosity. This is definitely number 2. This is like Redcon number 4. Quark, explain yourself.
knew that wasn't going to fly.
Because if I'm missing them, I want to know, mostly. Because big ups, Try J. Yeah, I don't think that it was just for one. I don't think it was just for one stream. He went on and on about this for quite a while. I'm calling that Redcon 2. And if anyone tells me something I missed, I mean, obviously, then we'll make it higher.
How are you going to pretend like that didn't happen? Because like I said, sadly, my detractors went ahead and clipped it and uploaded it a million places. It became a meme. It was going viral.
You're welcome. Otherwise, you wouldn't have this today. So, like, okay, I didn't do it back then 10 years ago. But to the absolute fucking legends who did, like, you're welcome.
Within like a few hours of it happening, it was going viral all over the internet. So the question
He kept saying he was scratching his leg. Machinima contacted him because they were informed. He said the incident made his wife cry. So yeah, Redcon overload.
was, how was I going to handle it, right?
So he hasn't said anything yet about it making his wife cry, though.
So, hold on one second. Let's get back to this.
Guys, a gobshite, something Irish for you, and I appreciate it.
So, knowing that it was going to be all over the internet, all right, there was a couple ways that I could handle it. Number one, I could just continue to play it off like it never happened, as if it was like a moment in time that just, you know, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, obviously, that was going to take an insane amount of ridiculous ignoring and effort. You knew that everyone was always going to pester me about it forever, right? So I had a feeling that probably wasn't going to work. Just seeing that very first stream where basically I was trying to like moderate and make it so that, you know, no one talks about it, it was impossible. Like, we were going to make the rest of my life a living hell, okay? Option number 2, I could just completely quit streaming. Just give up. Say, forget it.
You should have. You should have taken what shame and dignity you had left and just left. Yes, you should have.
It's not worth it. It's going to be so much embarrassment and so many people making
Irish Toxie is 50% more toxic.
fun of me for
I'm very Irish, so says my DNA.
forever that I quit and I'll just go get a 9-to-5 job.
Which is what you should have done.
Problem was that really wasn't an option for me. At that point, I had just moved across the country from Connecticut on the east coast of the United States to Washington State on the Pacific Northwestern part of the United States. The move cost me an insane amount of money that put me into debt. All right? There was no way I was going to quit YouTube as a full-time YouTuber and go get a 9-to-5 job that was going to pay as much as I was making. I was going to end up basically losing everything if I quit YouTube. So I was like, dude, I have to make this work somehow. What the hell am I
Only to file bankruptcy like 4 years later.
going to do? Okay? So I ended up doing option 3, which was basically owning up to it, memeing about it, laughing about it, and basically making fun of myself for
Yeah, that didn't happen. That's number 3. You were blocking people and shit and telling people you were scratching your leg, and you didn't fucking lean into the meme about anything, my dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Hold, please. My own retardation is holding me back. Excuse me. My bad.
quite some time, which is exactly what I did. I actually changed my Twitter avatar, because it was still Twitter back then, to the meme of Prince Adam from Masters of the Universe with the rainbow background, and he's doing his face, oh, like that. I kept joking about it. I remember I tweeted like Keemstar and Drama Alert about it in a joking way, because they had brought it up. So there was a whole bunch of people talking about it, and I just kept laughing about it and making fun of it. And momentarily,
I really don't think that he was really laughing about it. I could imagine that when it first happened that like this was uber embarrassing for him. I don't know. I'm not saying I would have been a good sport about it either if this was happening to me, but I don't know. I got to call retcon on that one, I think, and I think I'm going to stand by that. Again, if anybody knows one that I missed or whatever. I don't think he's gotten through the whole thing yet, though. Hey, the Cowboy fan, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Wondering if you're potentially interested in the interview or not. If not, that's fine. Just curious. Hope you have a fun stream. Thanks, honey. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, which is not surprising. I normally don't know what the hell's going on. But I don't know what you mean by interview, honey. But thanks, I appreciate you.
Some people were covering it as this is really bad for Phil, but because of the way that I handled it.
Well, it wasn't great. The incident in and of itself was not great. Let's let's say what it is.
Because I laughed along with it because I memed about it, it ended up not being so bad. Now, yes, here's the thing. All right. That by far was the biggest mistake I ever made. Okay. And to this day, 10 years later, through all the trials and tribulations I've been through, the ups and downs and all the mistakes, I've been through a bankruptcy. I spent money on mobile games. I begged, okay? All the horrible things that people
begged, past tense, begged.
talk about that I've done on the internet. By far, that moment, the FAPPENING 10 years ago, was still the most embarrassing moment that I've ever gone through. And to be honest with you, I think it will likely be the most embarrassing moment.
Ava was referring to Phil's interview with the quartering. Oh.
That I've ever had in my life.
The one that happened like a long time ago or whatever? I've only been in the Snortex so long. Oh, you mean like interested in like watching?
And I just kind of approached it like that, saying, listen, I already went through the worst, most embarrassing thing ever. I survived it. I came out the other end of it. I mean, here I am a decade later, right? I'm happily married. I am a successful full-time live streamer, partnered both on YouTube and on Kick. I make bank streaming on both sites every single day.
Well, that's just a huge,
because I get to game for a living.
That's just a huge lie. So that's number 4 right there.
And have a great time.
Then what you need people to super chat you $100 for? Then you bum.
With an awesome interactive audience. Okay. I have dramatically improved my life situation in the last several years. Number one, as you can see, my setup and everything has dramatically improved for the better. I'm able to play any game I want on a high-end gaming PC with all this equipment around me that looks amazing, that plays amazing. Everything has just been dramatically improved for me, okay? But in addition to that, my personal life has gotten so much better. You know, like I said, I have a really good relationship off stream with my wife. I'm healthy.
I'd argue the King snakening was more embarrassing. He did that on purpose. I think it's up there. Tied, maybe if not, you know, like the King snakening was bad because he did do that purposefully. So that definitely shoots it up. And at least with the fappening, at least you didn't like have to see the penis or anything. So that's also a huge plus there. So yeah, snakening was pretty bad. That's for sure.
I've lost so much weight. I'm exercising. At 44 years old, I have a better physique now than I had.
Dry J, thanks for the $20 super chat, honey. I appreciate you. I just can't get it. This ass hat today. So glad I'm not going to be here long. Yeah, it's going to be this until he plays Mega Man, so you're probably not going to want to hang out anyway. Because that shit is going to be super boring. Movie Sign coming in with that beautiful 220. Lovely number. Making bank with less than 300 viewers per stream.
Since my early 20s, okay? So everything for the last several years has been going so good for me that
there are 300 people watching on his channel. Yep.
I look back now at that moment 10 years ago, and I'm like, man, that was just certainly one of the most, if not the most embarrassing thing that will ever happen to me in my life. But my God, have I improved since then. Everything is just so much better. Everything is, you know, people...
Talking about an interview regarding me as a DSP fan. Going to be on Quartering's channel sometime on Sunday.
Actually coming by and enjoying my content. I was the laughing stock for a while, but things have definitely flipped. For me,
you are certainly not the laughing stock anymore. I appreciate you clarifying, honey.
In a positive way. And the truth is,
I don't know, like, I don't know much about the court. I know a lot of shit's like going down with that dude right now, I think, but I don't pay much attention to him.
You're never going to please everyone, right? Like they say, you can please some of the people all of the time, all the people some of the time, but you just can't please everyone all the time. I know that I'm always going to have critics. I'm always going to have detractors, and I'm always going to have people who say awful things about me. It's just
everybody on the internet is going to have people say awful shit about them. Like, that's kind of where you have to get that tough skin.
Inevitable thing when you're a public figure, when you're someone who has a face to the internet, and that's how you make your living, you're always going to have that. And there's nothing you can do about it. But as long as you're happy with yourself, you're healthy, and you're having a good time, who cares what everyone else says? Right? To this day, people still come by and bring up the fappening from 10 years ago, to which I'm like, yeah, it happened. Big deal. I don't care because I'm here 10 years later, a survivor. I'm with
Kino Casino Redcon was just as bad. He tried to convince Rich that he was playing 4D chess. Again, that is pretty bad.
That toxic part of my life, and things are so much better. Okay? That's my attitude. Now, what I'd like to do is some shout outs, and then what we'll do is we will actually go ahead and...
Is that it? You're not gonna... I hope you answer some of these people's questions.
Talk further about all of it because people are asking questions. People...
Yeah. Are you gonna actually... I mean, this was your chance to, like, tell us about it, and you didn't answer any questions.
On specifics, I'm down for that. Let's talk about it today and get it out of the way. There is so much misinformation. For example, this...
I highly doubt that there's been a lot of misinformation. I just doubt this so highly.
This guy says, you did not handle it that way. You asked Machinima to DMCA all the clips. Completely and utterly false. That is literal. What is he doing? Well, that's a hell of a super sticker. How'd you find that one?
What the fuck was that?
Anyway, that's complete misinformation. That never actually happened.
Oh, I see. It's a different person entirely. So I am a stupid ass. I appreciate you explaining it to me, though, honey. I'm sorry.
By the way, it looks like my chat has frozen.
So terribly sorry. The shit I don't know could fill a warehouse, so bear with me.
My YouTube chat. Let me try to... Oh, yeah, my YouTube chat did freeze. I just reloaded it. So, no. Well, here's what happened. I'll clear that up because I want to do all these shout outs. All right. Oh! Oh! Now we're starting to get some animations. All right. Okay. So
Oh, sweet, merciful crap. Oh, Jerry, thanks for the 220. A lie is still an answer. That's correct.
that is actually one of the big misconceptions that we had back then, is that people were like, oh, people were posting up the moment, the fappening, and they were getting copyright takedowns on YouTube. That had nothing to do with me. What ended up happening was, back then, if you don't know, I was partnered with Machinima. They were my partner network on YouTube. That's how I was able to monetize my content through YouTube. Okay? They, without even speaking to me, went out of their way to start doing stuff like that without my permission. Now, I think that's underhanded and messed up, because who's going to get the flack for that? Me. I'm the one who's actually going to take the negative attention.
So he says he didn't reach out to Machinima. I don't know. Something in me says he totally reached out to Machinima. Like, shut all this fucking shit down.
They're a big corporation. They don't care. But I'm the one who gets
But you used to reach out to them all the time. I remember this.
yelled at, right? So what happened was, they contacted me, and I've shown them.
Like, this is a retcon, right? Okay, thank you, Iviga, who just said exactly that. This is a retcon. That is what I thought. He absolutely reached out to them and was like, shut all this fucking shit down.
The emails before. I did a special over on my DSP Reacts channel a couple of years ago where I went through my history with
It's nothing but fucking retcons, Try-J, like this whole fucking time.
Machinima, and how they definitely mishandled things with me. And that was one of the times when they decided, oh, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and because you're our partner, we
Why would they take matters into their own hands? That doesn't make any sense.
want to hide this. So they actually started taking down people who were
Of course, naturally now, there were half as many people watching as he said originally. And he was such a good sport about it and totally played it off. And, you know, Machinima was just looking out for their boy here and just, you know, they just jumped into action and they were doing all this stuff.
posting the clip. I never said to do that. I want you to think about this. If I had absolutely admitted publicly that all this happened, if I was joking about it, if I changed my Twitter avatar to be Prince Adam with his O face and all of that, why on earth would I tell Machinima to DMCA claim people talking about it and take it down?
Because that's exactly what you do. You're half leaning into it. And then behind the scenes, you're like, shut this shit down, shut this shit down, shut this shit down. And then when you turn around and you face all the people, ha ha ha, I was scratching my leg, ha ha, it was so funny. And then you turn back around, shut this shit down, get this shit going.
I never did.
That's exactly what you would do.
They actually emailed me after the fact, like a day or two
By his own admission, he Karen'd the fuck out of them in the past via email. I can see him immediately contacting them. I agree.
after it happened, and said, so we're just checking in to see that you're okay, and just so you know, we're starting
I need a phrasing counter. So many unintentional double entendres. Like what? I have no
to
idea.
take down videos. I was like, whoa, what? I was like, I didn't tell you to do that. You know, like,
Yeah, right. No. Fucking X to
I
gout.
can't stop you. You're my partner network. You know, I can't stop you as a company from doing it, because technically they owned the
If I jerked it on live stream, I'd want it scrubbed too. I'm not suggesting he's wrong. I'm just saying he's a liar.
rights to my videos. So they had the right to copyright claim people if they wanted to, because legally I had a contract where they could do that. But I didn't agree with that. So here they are hitting people, and I start getting negative responses from the internet. Why are you taking people down? I'm not.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I would imagine that. No, you're fine, Ava. That's fine, honey. It's not necessarily it for me. It's not necessarily the content like for me. I pretty much just follow Phil on this channel, but I still wish you luck with it and
not
everything.
doing any of that.
Big ups.
And I even showed later, years later, my whole copyright page, and you know, where it shows what videos you've claimed. I never claimed any of those videos. That was all Machinima doing it through their network page, not me. Okay? All right. Thank you, Adrian. Here we go. Let's do some frog flexing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah. And maybe we'll do some left arm flexing today too, but I have to figure out a camera angle to do it. It's not a very good camera angle. There we go. Some left arm
You need to work out Lefty a little bit more there.
flexing as
Lefty looks kind of sad.
well for you. There we go. Okay. So we got a whole bunch of stuff to shout out. Let's do shout outs. and then we
Thanks, I needed nightmare fuel.
can get more into the details of everything. Okay, let me shout out the kicks first because those delete and disappear. So Based Alpha Real did 500 kicks. He says, you won the hearts of millions that day, Phil. Oh yeah, millions. I know. I'm not even kidding. Millions of people saw it. 100%. It was going front page virally on websites and news sites and meme sites and everywhere it was posted. It was just absolutely all over the internet. Seriously, it was out of control. Okay?
Yeah, it probably was, like, legit.
Thank you to Bilbo Swaggins for 500 kicks. He says, LTG treats every L like a conspiracy. Since admitting to skill issues would require accountability, he could...
He's so comfortable lying like this because he knows the people watching now weren't the people watching from 10 years ago. Some of them are. Maybe not many, but some of them are.
Learn from DSP. Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much for that, Bilbo Swaggins.
Thankfully, Philipper has never showed up in a dream or a nightmare. I've been blessed. Oh boy, it's going to take forever.
So much.
I'm fine. I'm still here.
So that's 62.
Oh boy.
Okay. Supportive support with a gifted sub over on Kick. Thank you for that.
Oh, what was this?
He says you're fine over on Kick. Thank you.
What was this absolute
It was
cringe? Okay, here we go.
Planned out or anything. It was just a quick one, just before my work day. So nothing special, okay? I don't remember specifically what I watched. Jeffrey, whoa, supportive support with a gifted sub over on Kick. Thank you for that. Let's actually get that on the leaderboard now so I don't forget.
Oh, fucking womp
'Cause
womp.
if I don't forget
Can't believe I rolled back for that.
today, that is what we were doing. We were playing Classic Mega Man all day long.
He looks so happy, doesn't he? He's just sitting here collecting his money, man.
All of the euphemisms that everyone uses.
He better hope that it continues to go up, because once he starts playing these like fucking games he's going to absolutely ruin, there won't be a whole lot more money left. So, thanks for the 5, honey. I wouldn't even have working lungs if I denied it back then. So if I have working lungs, there's no way I could have denied working it.
Indeed. Thank you for $5. Let's see. Soul at 2 a.m.
You have to stick around for the whole marathon. You can't leave us alone with Phil. Oh, fuck. Listen, like, if he was maybe doing something different than these video games where he just goes silent and he's just like, to me, he's almost even more insufferable when he's quiet. It's like, I can't do that.
$5 super chat. And he says, don't make...
Didn't he say he wasn't getting any from Panda, which was part of why he was yanking the chain? He didn't even bring that up in this part. It was a very rushed, very half-assed, mostly retconned kind of thing. He didn't say anything about her.
I haven't heard of this one. The trouser trout. I've never heard that one before. An endangered species. That's the first one I've heard that one. All right. Well, thanks for $5 there. Soul at 2 a.m. The trouser trout. Let's see. Finn Turismo did a $5 super chat. He says, Bart.
Oh,
Super chat. And never heard of it.
just reading.
And I don't care. I'm just here to have support. We already shouted out. K-Nubs did a $5 super chat. He says, props to DSP being more entertaining today than dozens of streamers reacting to this very stream. I wouldn't know, and I don't care. I'm just here to have a good time with my audience today. That's it. To chill, to enjoy the Mega Man.
I would hope he would be more entertaining than anybody restreaming him. But the fact he's only got 25 more people in there than I do goes to show that no, the fuck he ain't. So, suck it.
To hopefully have a couple shots and drink some cut water.
Also, I'm probably one of the newest restreamers. I'm therefore going to have the lowest amount of viewers, more than likely. Why don't you go over there and check out That Being Said? Why don't you go on and go check out WPIG? Is Tevin streaming? Because he's probably got 800 people. So get fucked, Phil.
And just have a good time. Princess Luna with a $2 super chat says, W Accountability King. Thank you, Princess Luna. I appreciate that. And Momochai, becoming a member today, says, more like Darkside Freaky. Now, moment which I was there by my
gross.
trolls with things like DDoS attacks. I had just been swatted a year before. The entire internet was doing "this is how you don't play" videos and making toxic fun of me at all times. And essentially, it just kind of really was a bad time at that time. Okay? Now, since then, I've become a full-time interactive live streamer. I'm incredibly successful.
2 minutes from pants drop to finish. Week. No cleanup. Getting little swimmer batter on the couch, carpet, hands, and spread to equipment. You finished. We all saw the O face. How dirty do you live?
For that. All right. I went through a bankruptcy that basically was disastrous for my credit, but now I'm finally recovering and bouncing back from that. Okay? I was into a depression and addiction cycle of my life where I was doing things and spending money in horrible, stupid ways. I've completely recovered from that and gotten out of that cycle of my life. I met the love of my life who I'm happily married to and have a
What was that? I met the blah, 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 blah.
stupid ways. I've completely recovered from that and gotten out of that cycle of my life. I met the love of my life who I'm happily married.
What was that? I met the what? Good Lord. The end is near. Beware. Thanks for the 5. Didn't want to give him money, but ended up giving him $50 total in 2 messages. Hope you don't pass them. Oh, you ended up giving money you yourself specifically.
To and have a great life here with my wife. Okay.
What, just like saying like fucked up things to him or something?
My content has dramatically improved. I'm successfully streaming not only on YouTube, but also on Kick as a partnered streamer. I have multiple revenue streams. And on top of
It sounded like wub mom wife.
all of that, whenever I say something, the internet listens.
Like holy shnikes, sir.
Now, the internet may not actually care, but they still hear. That's pretty crazy to think that 18 years into this, that I'm influential in a way that when DSP says something, people tend to hear it. That's wild and stupid because I'm just some idiot who was reacting to video game videos and playing video games 18 years ago, swearing like a sailor and acting like an asshole. But when I say something, it gets endlessly clipped, endlessly reposted, endlessly regurgitated, and everyone knows what DSP is up to, whether I like it or not. But that's
The end is near. Thank you for the 5. That was you? The one that told him he was weak and shit? That was pretty good. The one you just read was one hope he reads had to make a new account.
incredible power and reach that most people don't have. And that all could have been immediately destroyed 10 years ago if I reacted in the worst possible way. I'm so happy that I decided to react the way I did. And now here we are, all these years later, and things are so much better. Because I rolled with the punches. Because I didn't idiotically...
Except you didn't roll with the punches and you did everything you could to try to get all the clips taken down and give out all the excuses. And then when no one bought the scratching your leg theory, then it was like, oh, well, Panda Lee wasn't fucking me, so what else could a guy do?
react in a bad way. Thankfully. Because I could have done that. I could have been the denier. I could have been the...
Here we go. Not going to number 1 after. What do you think about Hogan while flogging the bishop, which is amazing, by the way?
oh, take this down. And no. Instead, you just laugh at it and you say, listen, it happened. There's not much that you can really think about or do about it, is what I should say.
Yep, that's another retcon. Ding.
Live with it, right? Own up to it and just be better.
Except you didn't, and then you weren't better. I mean, you didn't do it anymore, and thank fuck for that, but...
And I haven't done it since, that's for sure. So, in 10 years...
You have totally sat there and done it since then. Sir, that shit's a lie. You've totally sat there and done it.
Years I've actually learned my lesson, right? There you go. And that's the funny part. So my troll says, you live in a fantasy world. No, I actually don't. I live in reality. I live here in reality where my life is great. I'm having a good time with my life. And every day is like a party. Seriously, every day when I come on stream, it's like a party atmosphere with my viewers. We're chilling, we're playing games, we're having fun, we're hanging out. I'm getting support and having a great time every day.
The end is near. Thank you for the 2. That was the second one that I sent. Try not to give him cash, though, even though it won't, we all know where it's going. It's just another Scopely payment or, DoorDash. But flogging the bishop really got me, I won't lie.
It's the miserable wretches on this planet that are jealous of that don't live in reality because they can't actually see it for what it is.
I am not jealous that I have not fucking done that shit on live stream. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Actually have to cope and say, well, see, all these contributions Phil's getting today, they're fake. They're not real. And Phil's actually very miserable. He hates his life and he hates... Yes, because a miserable person, right, it loses like 50 pounds in 3 years of changing their diet, working out well, having a great personal life. All the content is great and positive now. I'm actually on 2 sites simultaneously streaming successfully. Where exactly, like, where's the cope coming from? You have to cope so hard to even think that anything about my life is bad. It's not. Everything's great. So
yeah, everything sounds great.
Yeah, I'm living in a very positive reality now. 10 years later, things couldn't
Yeah, that one that you've created in that very mentally ill brain.
probably have improved any better. You know what I mean? I'm very happy for that I'm moving forward in such a great way with my life. And again, what I want to say is to the longtime viewers and fans, thank you so very, very much. Because, dude, that was like, could have been
Big ups, RJ. Take it easy, honey.
career ending. But so many people stuck with me despite that and said, no, we're going to push through. We're still going to be with Phil. And I've gotten so many new viewers and fans over the last decade that I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm really jealous of this man harpooning himself so fucking hard, sitting here talking about fucking waxing his carrot on a fucking live stream just to get a few fucking dollars. Yeah, I go to bed every night and cry that I'm not like you.
Being positive for the future now. You know what I mean? It's just great. It's a great time of my life right now. So, yeah,
You're really campaigning for this awfully hard. For someone that's so happy.
I don't know what this guy did. This guy did $30 in super chats, but his name is something I'm not even going to put onto my stream. It's so freaking bizarre. Here's what I'm going to say. Ready?
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Weirdo with a $20 super chat, and then he did a $10 super chat for $30 of support. I'm definitely not reading it. It's just weird stuff. Then we have Veritech, who became a standard member, and he said, recreate the face. Like, I mean, it's not even really a face. That's the thing, and I don't even look like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I've lost so much weight. I don't even look like myself from back then anymore.
Make the face, monkey.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even be, like, basically it was like this, right? Like,
I'll see what I can do with this, but it isn't very good.
that's like the $2 super chat.
Kazuki, you and me were like, yeah, here it is.
Asking about the specifics. It's pretty gross, actually, that you would ask specifics. I mean, you're a pretty weird person. If you really want to know the specifics of it, that's bizarre, don't you think? By the way, it looks like
You told us that you were going to say what genre you were watching on the hub. You told us, though. You told us that you were going to tell us all that, and then you didn't.
what did Twitch do? They immediately started having the bathtub streamers, the hot tub streamers, all that horrible content, right? Over-sexualized
All the stuff that you're really mad that you can't do because you're not a cute girl with big titties. Go on.
nonsense. But they actually denied me the ability to use my own face as an emo on Twitch. You want to talk about a double standard, right? I mean, that's insane. And this is what I mean about Twitch, is that they are completely unfair with the way that they treat the people on the site. Someone like me can't even use his own face as an emo, but they can have those hot tub streamers for multiple years, and that was fine, according to them. That's just absolutely insane.
Well, they make way more money than you do, sir. Merle, thanks for the 2. Been a fan since Heavy Rain. Happy May 1st burst. Appreciate you. Fatal, thank you for the 8. Is this just sad, or is it just me? He's not going to own this. It is very sad and very embarrassing.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So, but that's the thing, like, you can talk about it and stuff, but the thing is, there's a chance to get demonetized, and obviously I want to make money on my content. So that's why, if you notice, I have an emo on Kick. I don't have it on YouTube, because YouTube, you can get demonetized for stuff like that, and that's why I'd rather not take the chance, you see? Let's see here. K-Nubs did a $5 super chat. What do you mean, There must be a limit to the amount of characters.
Uh-oh, he ran out of space on that stupid scrolly crawl thing.
Special animation, I was going to do a counter of it. But sadly, I don't think that works. I think there's a limit to the amount of characters, which I never knew. All right. So here's what...
Moving on.
Tip as well.
God, I gotta catch the King's Tax.
Thank you.
So are we done talking about the story? Are we done?
Lately, that you're doing so good. Congrats and God
Positivity lately. Not positively lately. Jesus Christ, sir.
bless. Thank you
Holy fucking like retard alert,
so much. I
man.
appreciate that.
Well, you said $200.
Okay, but there, now there's no space there. See that? Okay, so... There we go. Perfect.
Scroll, yeah, that's too long. It's so
Thank you
ridiculous.
so much for $5, and thank you guys for the early support of the marathon today.
Yeah, it's about all you gonna get, sir.
I hope that you guys...
Because once you play these games and fucking ruin them and destroy them and go silent and start getting crotchety, ain't no one gonna give you shit.
You're enjoying so far the silliness and all the special animations. Like I said,
He's got all of War and Peace up there.
for if anyone does a $100 contribution, whether that be a $100 super chat or a $100 tip, or hell, if someone did 10,000 kicks or 20 subs on Kick, I have a very special animation saved just for that, and I will take a shot at the same time.
Yeah, you already said all of this, dude, like a million times.
This is insanely repetitive gameplay. It totally is. Monday night, you might have people who are like, well, it's Returnal. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's Returnal. Return to Return.
Why doesn't he just have one, like, solid, like, the little box that I have on my screen? That, like, if you do a membership or... like, whatever it is that you do, it's all just there on the little box. Now, obviously, he can't have the little box because he can't go through Streamlabs, which is what I use. But, like, you could just make your own little box. Why does it have to scroll across the top of the screen?
That's what I titled part 1. I titled Returnal Somehow Returned 5 years later. Because it's the same game. It feels exactly the same. Like, they just wanted to make the same game twice. Whoa, Roman Victor launching the Artemis 2 with a $2 super chat. Says, Buster Burst doesn't matter. Have a good day. Thank you very much to Roman Victor.
Ha 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 ha.
It is. It's definitely not for children. You're not supposed to have it if you're a kid. It'll kill you.
Hello, sir? Are you okay? You're still live. If you wanna say anything. Anything at all? Nope. Okay.
Perhaps there was a meme or something, toxic about me. Totally, I trolled the living shit over people too at the same time. So it's very possible that there was dumb shit like that going on back then, but who knows? I don't remember. Piss Donkey did a $5 super chat and says, thank you, come again. Thank you, Piss Donkey. I appreciate the $5. Own membership. Like, it was Abdullah the other day, said their membership expired. They have absolutely no idea how to apply it to anything in real life. So even though they know how to code, they likely launch the code without beta testing it, and it just breaks everything. Then they rely on the users to actually report the bugs as a result of their broken
I guess we're done. I guess we're not talking about the burst anymore. So
code so that they can fix it after the fact. But unless it's like a breaking bug, they don't care. So likely, yeah, they did break the way by which the mobile app that you can do memberships. They probably completely broke it because people are super chatting.
oh yes, we have to talk about money now. Of course.
But they can't do memberships. Does that make sense? Of course it doesn't. But YouTube doesn't make
He has no intent on firing up a game until the donos dry up. Oh no, not anytime soon, for sure.
sense. It's run by a bunch of fucking nerds. They don't know what they're doing. It's not like they use the site. They don't. They're not popular fucking streamers and shit. If they were, they wouldn't be coders for YouTube. They'd be streamers, making more money. See?
How do you know that they don't stream too?
There you go.
Not everybody just streams full time. Okay, victory sip complete. So now what do we got?
That is true. When you do any kind of a transaction through YouTube, I think through Kick, through Twitch, on a phone, and especially if you're doing it through the iPhone or Apple takes a cut. So it's more expensive to actually contribute via an Apple device because Apple takes a cut of every transaction. So I strongly recommend if you are going to contribute to any streamer, do not do it through an Apple device. Seriously, do it on your desktop, get an Android phone, okay? Don't freaking do it through Apple. You're giving them money for nothing. They didn't earn it. What did Apple do to earn some cut of what
You're giving someone else money, and that's my money.
you're supporting a streamer with? Nothing. They want to steal. Essentially, it's theft. Because they have this weird stipulation that they must take a piece of every pie. It doesn't make any sense. You didn't do anything. Why are you taking money?
It makes you think, doesn't it, Phil? You're not doing anything, so why are you getting money? There's nothing really special with this marathon. No, he's going to make dick jokes for an hour and jerk off jokes for an hour. And then he'll fuck off for 10 minutes, take some of that tip money, pull some Hogans, come back. And then it's going to be right into fucking Mega Man. And then at some point he'll get food and then more Mega Man. And that's it. I mean, yeah, there isn't going to be anything different.
Rich, yes, there were. Thanks for $2. This guy is fucking weird. Thanks for $2.
Well, you were the one who said that you were going to talk to us about what you were watching and everything.
It's more like $1 because it's Canadian. Okay.
Yeah, you broke bitch. Thanks for the dollar, loser. Ha ha ha. Hello? Sir? Yeah, see, he's already over it. He doesn't want to talk about it anymore. He just wants to move on now.
Oh, if you have questions about you know what, or, you just want to chill and have a little bit of conversation, otherwise...
That guy just asked you about it, and you told him he was a fucking weirdo, and now you're like, oh, if anybody has any questions about it. But the guy that had a question about it, you called him a fucking weirdo.
I do want to get into Mega Man. I'm probably going to go grab my first Cutwater. I guess I'm not going to take a shot because we haven't got a big contribution yet to see the special animation, which, by the way, again, it was designed specifically just for today. It's worth it, trust me.
It probably isn't. If the football one and the Resident Evil one have shown us anything, it's absolutely not worth it. Thanks for the 5, honey. Does Phil think entry level rates are the standard for an industry? Because Google compensates well, and after 18 years, they'd make way more than 100K. He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Movie sign. Thank you for the 5. What really gets me is the complete confidence in this ignorance. Like, he's so sure that X guy doesn't do Y. Like, he's the authority. Fuck you, Dave. He thinks that all the time. Like, oh, all these people that, restream me, that's all they fucking do all day long. This is not all I do all day long. Like, this is not, like my, this isn't my main source of income. This isn't like something that I do, for like a full-time job or, anything like that. It's like, I have a job. I do other things, like, oh, this fucking loser who fucking codes for YouTube or whatever. Yeah, he's not streaming. But like, how do you know? How do you know what anybody does? Like, who the fuck are you? What are you talking about? Strong like bull. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Sonny. If you're here and you were lucky enough to get yourself a gifted one, enjoy the emotes because the May 1st burst face is on there, and say thank you to Strong Like Bull because that's the nice thing to do.
Really good animation. I didn't make it. Okay, let me make this clear. I probably should have said that up front. I didn't make the animation. Okay, it's not me. So, for again,
Toxie, you mean you don't autistically hyperfixate on DSP like everyone, like he thinks everybody does? I look at clips occasionally. I look to see if I think it's worth it. Is it something interesting to cover? If it's not interesting, I don't cover it. I'm not really interested in like folks other than him because to me, he's like the most interesting lol cow, the most S tier lol cow. So
$100 super chat, $100 tip, 10,000 kicks, 20 subs. I will play the animation. Okay. There you go.
He's not interesting enough to like quote unquote like hyperfixate on. I don't think he's that interesting. He's really only like super interesting when he's like crashing out and shit. Ghost Viper, thanks for the 5 gifted, Sonny. I appreciate you. Big ups again if you were lucky enough to get it gifted. Enjoy all the silly emotes, including Denim Banana and such. And say thank you to Ghost Viper.
No, Dab Hands, he says, I'm curious how careful that you made your setup since that day. Do you keep checking? No, I told you. Here's why. There's literally no risk of anything anymore. Okay? Here's why.
Yeah, tell us why. Actually, tell us some information. Oh, he wants that $100 hard.
You see this screen? There's no camera on this screen.
Right, he doesn't have a scene. He doesn't have a scene for a camera on this screen. So no matter what else he does, there will never be a camera here because the way that his OBS is set up, there's no camera scene or source on this scene, excuse me.
Now there is because I added it for today, but there's no camera on the screen. So there's no chance that there would ever be a camera. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm running this, that's it. And then when I go to this, I've distinctly set up scenes for each camera. We got this camera. Here's the wide shot. See, I have the different scenes set up, but it's basically since I have the technology to do it professionally now.
We have the technology. What is this garbage? Like, keep moving, dude.
Guy flubbing it, right? I didn't even start live streaming till 2013. So I wasn't really streaming. I was more like doing on-demand videos.
He's implying he still jerks off right there in that chair. Oh, I'm positive he does. Every dollar I got says he absolutely still does.
But I just happened to be streaming it. So I didn't have a good camera. I didn't have a good setup. Everything was done from the one screen. I didn't even have scenes set up. It was just the one screen adding and deleting elements and shit. You see?
I think he's just a little bit more vigilant about looking.
May 1st, 2016, saying, hey, so we just want to check in with you and see how you're doing. By the way, we were already taking down this and that. And I was like, whoa, 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 you're doing what? You never asked me about that. You're doing it without my permission. Okay?
Is that true? Does he have emails that show? He showed some emails, but not those. I was going to say that doesn't make any sense.
What clout do you think I would have gained?
He never showed those emails.
From this entire thing.
Well, we know what we have to do in that case,
Like,
don't we, ladies and
huh?
gentlemen?
What on earth are you talking about? It was literally a career-ending situation. That
He didn't show those emails. He quote unquote read them off his phone. Jesus Christ.
if I didn't handle it right, I would have never been able to stream again. Right? It's something that still to this day I'm never going to live down. And it will still live in infamy as my most embarrassing moment ever. So once you make yourself a public embarrassment, and that's what you focus on for your content, because you think that's the only way you can monetize stuff that you do, that means you will forever be that public embarrassment, and you'll never change.
Right. That's correct.
Okay?
Correct.
So what on earth makes you think that that would have been something that I would have done thinking that that was going to benefit me? That's insane. Okay? I'm not someone who is every day trying to do public stunts. I wasn't an IRL streamer that was doing pranks and escalating things.
I thank you for the 220 most embarrassing event so far.
You know what I'm saying? I was a video game streamer. A video game streamer. All I wanted to do is sit here and chill with an audience and play games and commentate over them. So how on earth do you think that that would have...
Well, then maybe when you're sitting right here, don't touch your wiener. Maybe go somewhere else for that then, don't you think?
benefit me is a broken and mentally challenged thought. But again, there's some people who they don't have content. They don't even know how to make content or how to do anything.
I still have all the logos for the fake sponsorships or whatever that were all the jokes. I just change things up periodically. So I've still got them. I just don't use them right now.
Anyone would want to see. The only content they could think of that they could make that people would get attention for is this kind of drama lalcow shit. So maybe if you're a drama lalcow loser,
Like you are.
that's the only way you can get clout and attention for yourself. You would have thought, oh, that's a good thing to do. But that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, never was that ever anything that I sought to do. In fact, I was the antithesis of that. I was trying to tell everyone, no, I don't want to be a lalcow. I don't want to lean into that kind of content. I just want to be a
Nobody like wants to be a lol cow. I don't think that's like something that anyone aspires to be.
to publicly embarrass myself. And for the record, no, I probably wouldn't have quit because if I already swallowed my pride to do it, I'd probably still be there.
The photo of him, it's the cloud wig from the Final Fantasy game. That is from, I believe it's from the I Depend on Dents marathon last July when he was cleaning out his closet.
Today, running the whole fucking show, because that's the kind of guy I am, is that I'd be just running the whole network. I would have already taken control. I would have been business-wise, been running everything. That would have been me. It would have been DSP's fucking network. Sure, of course, Keem would have owned it, and I probably would have been doing the whole thing from behind the scenes, orchestrating it all. Because that's the kind of 2010. What happened in 2010?
Move on.
And positivity was coming back my way, and I was getting attention again in a good way. I reached out to a big variety of people on the internet, okay? Big, small, in between, all right? For the people that responded, because not everyone responded, the answer was actually always the same. Wow, it's really cool to hear that you're branching out and you're trying to do content, because we were always under the impression you never wanted to do content with others. Wow, the thought of actually working with you and having a show going back and forth talking about topics is very interesting. However, we just can't take the heat. If we do content with you, your detractors are going to come harass us and stalk our audience and stalk us and our family members, and they're going to get all our information and post it up on fucking Kiwi farms, and we just can't have that. You know? We have our own positive thing going, big and small, because I talk to bigger people and smaller people, and it's the same impression is, even though that would be an awesome opportunity and a fun thing to do and probably would be popular, it's not worth the insane amount of harassment we're going to receive as a result of associating with you. And it's not you. It's those fucking weirdos that stalk you that are shutting down this opportunity.
Nobody said this. I agree. Add to the Redcon counter. I agree,
Just like
100%.
over the years, whenever I try to get sponsorships or stuff like that, I can't, because immediately those people go and harass the sponsor, and the sponsor doesn't want that heat. They don't want to get their social media flooded with crap. They don't want to get 5,000 emails and comments on their videos saying, oh, you're working with DSP. They don't want that, right? So because of that,
That's not why. Nobody wants to work with you because you're an asshole.
it's that simple. Now, there's a few exceptions to the rule. There are some people that are so big, like, for example, Asmongold. He's so big and already has, you know, drama and stuff associated with him. He's bulletproof to that shit. My detractors can go after him. He's already been doxxed. He already has all this shit out there. Who cares, right? So someone like him, he doesn't give a shit, right? But there's also other people like Lolcows, right? Wings of Redemption already gets harassed. He's already fucked with. So why does he care if he's going to come on a show and talk with me? It's not going to affect him in that, you know what I mean? He's not going to get increased trolling when he's already got maximum trolling. You see? So there are some exceptions, but sadly, it becomes insanely limited what I can do. I wish that I could right now go on any show and talk about gaming news and stuff like that. There's so much going on with gaming right now, and you've heard my opinions on my own podcast. But good fucking luck getting me to go talk to anyone else that has a presence on the internet, big or small, because they're afraid that they're just going to have it be ruined by public harassment by weirdos on the internet if they do anything with me. And their actual fears are justified.
Someone over there in YouTube with their name is username. Yeah, but you're a lolcow, so no one takes you seriously.
Because there have been people who have done simple things with me who have been harassed as a result. So, yeah, I don't blame them. And there's not much I can really do about that, you know? I've been around for 18 years, longer than most YouTubers. I'm not quitting. I'm going to be here for a very long time. So I'm going to keep making this content. I have a huge history as being a YouTuber, a gamer. I can tell you about the history of games growing up, being a gamer my whole life.
Nobody cares about games in the 80s, bro. Let it go.
I can tell you about the history of arcades and that whole culture of the 1990s.
No one's asking for that.
I can tell you about the history of the grassroots fighting game community and how they were up and coming and holding
I think they'd rather ask the people in the fighting community about that.
tournaments and things with absolutely no sponsorship or help from Capcom or anyone, and how for over a decade, these people kept gaming afloat until finally the money came. I can tell you about all the controversies in the fighting game community and all the things that happened behind the scenes that were swept under the rug and no one wants to talk about because we all want to pretend like everything was all squeaky clean when in reality, it actually was pretty bad for a long time. Okay? I can tell you about what it's like to be a YouTuber full time. How YouTube has changed over the years, and their simple little changes to the algorithm and the site have completely destroyed businesses and caused ups and
Only those that can't, only those who don't understand that they have to change periodically.
downs in popularity for people, even though they're just making the same content. I could tell you.
Yeah, you can't make the same thing forever, honey. And the fact that you still think that, oh, here's a dented face for you. The fact that you still think that people can go on YouTube and do the same thing for years and years and years and years and it still hits, that's never going to work.
About all kinds of controversies and things that have happened on YouTube over the years. Copyright issues, content ID claims, the interactions that I've had with YouTubers, small-time YouTubers who ask me for advice and now are 10 times bigger than me. Okay? I could talk about all this stuff.
Taste that? Tastes like salt to me.
Guess who wants to talk about all that?
No one. Yeah.
Because
so move on, sir.
Instead, the only people who will try to associate with me want to talk about drama because that's what gets the views on YouTube.
No, that's just the only part of you that's interesting. Fighting game stuff still totally gets views. Gaming stuff still totally gets views. But when it comes to you, that's not interesting.
What I mean? Those people who talk about game news and stuff, to have me on the show would get them a boost, and then immediately toxicity would flow through the door after the fact with all these fucking weirdos. Right? There's no way for me to cut the cord on the weirdos, even though I've changed, and I'm not doing the things that created that weird black crowd above my head that
Except if you give me $100, I'll take a shot, though, and play you a really, weirdo animation.
Follows me around, the cloud won't dissipate. You know what I mean? It's there.
Gee, I can't imagine why.
There now, and it's stuck, and it won't fucking go away. Because these
Buried Balloon up there said, when do we get to the mega bustin'? I agree. House Tour 2016 says, when does the business meeting end and the gaming start?
people are no lives who actually have nothing to fucking do all day.
Someone else here says, just want to watch Mega Man. This is getting boring.
And they're so used to harassing.
Username once again says, well, you're a lol cow. Why would anybody care? You know who? Thank you so much for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. If I can get to your message here, but nope, I'm a little weird today. Maybe you should just view it as him having a super crazy midlife crisis for 18 years and counting. Dude's stuck in the past like crazy. It's sad as fuck. I know he still thinks that people care about what happened in fucking 1987 or something. I don't understand. Strong like bull. Thanks, honey, for the 10. Some are saying DSP may be the most delusional man of all time. He's dented. He's salty. He has a bulb head.
DSP and everyone around him.
He's bulbous.
Got nothing better to do with their fucking time. And a lot of these people have turned it into profitable business models that they don't want to abandon because they think that it's their gravy train forever, which is fucking pathetic.
Ooh, he's getting salty. What happened? Oh, we were talking about mega busting. What happened? Sir, you okay? You starting to get kind of crotchety. Is it nap time already? What have you been up? Yeah, I've been up for 2 hours. Is it time for your juice box and a nap? His chats are just straight fucking clowning him.
All right. Nope, I was never offered an interview with Moist Critical. Nope. Moist Critical.
Fucking Moist Critical don't want to talk to you. The fuck does Moist Critical want with you?
Kept talking about me, and I publicly stated if he wants to keep talking about me, he should talk to me. Rather than watch my highlight clips and detractor clips and shit, he should talk to the real person, because then he'll actually find out the truth about me.
Yeah, I think he gets that from the clips.
And he refused to do that. He literally publicly said, oh, I don't do interviews or nothing like that.
He doesn't want to do interviews. You're not fucking interesting enough to interview. Dono's dried up and he knows Mega Man isn't well supported. Yeah, he's fucked.
Oh, so you make fun of people, but you don't talk to them.
Correct. That's correct. I don't want to talk to you either. I don't need to talk to you. Here you are. You are right here in your own element. You're on your stream in your element. I'm on my stream in my element. So I'm just observing. I'm commenting and making observations on you in your natural little element there. I don't need to talk to you. I can see what it is.
Does that sound...
And no, I'm not going to talk to you. And your really feeble gaslighting attempts wouldn't fucking work on fucking Moist Critical anyway.
Unfair? So then, years later, when exactly the same thing happened with Asmongold, I called him out on it. We had an interview, and after the interview, it went incredibly well. He actually enjoyed it and was like, wow, that's cool. And ever since, things have been good in that regard.
6-star Hulkachu. That's an amazing name, by the way. Whiny, entitled, delusional ass bitch boy. He'll go to any lengths to avoid facing the fact that he had one chance and he fucked it up in so many ways. 6-star Hulkachu. That's amazing.
You know, but that's because he gave me a chance. So, yeah, if you stop just watching toxic shit on the internet, guess what? Not everyone will be toxic. You see? But that's it. It's a whole culture of fucking toxic-ass people who are cowards and sit there and throw stones from their own glass house and don't want to actually treat people fairly because they make money doing it. And it's sad and pathetic. It really is. Premium
Whatever you say, man.
Did a €5 super chat, says, what's up? Are you going to try out Woman Simulator when it comes out? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it. But thanks for the money.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Is this a euro? Yes. Or this event. So it would be great to see it, but we do need to have someone do a nice big contribution on today. You've seen it for a player to challenge your...
All right, move on.
Yeah, no, I agree. Layla says they should have named it Returnal 2 because it is a little misleading. I did not know that. I did not know that about it at all. That's interesting.
I want to see where he's at with the King's tax. Because last time I looked, he was at 214. Here we go. Here's the King's tax. Oh boy, I guess we're just not talking. 251. Okay, so we're at 251. This is good to know. I'm trying to not crush all my fucking skip juice, man, but like, if he doesn't talk, like, what the fuck do you do?
How long will I be streaming? I'm going to be streaming all throughout today until later tonight. It is a marathon, meaning even though I will take breaks, it will be a continuous stream. All right? I'm not going to turn the stream off. There's not segments. So basically, we're going to hang out probably for like another 10, 15 minutes. I'll probably go on a formal break to go grab my first drink of the day. And
okay, so we're going to have 10 or 15 more minutes of this, and then a 15-minute break.
I'll come back and start playing Mega Man while I'm drinking, and we'll do Mega Man 8 and try to beat it. Then I might take a break, then play Mega Man 9. We're going to have food at one point, and, you know, it's basically I'll be here.
Basically, I'm going to do the same shit I do every other marathon, which is the same shit I do every day. I just make you sit here and look at me while I take a break.
Probably till like 9:30. Usually I stream till around 9:30 p.m. The whole idea is to try to get through Mega Man 8, 9, and 10 today, but I don't know if we'll get through all of them. I particularly remember Mega Man 9 is insanely tough. Like, I remember it being actually seriously challenging when it came out on Xbox 360, where it like kicked my...
Yeah, his viewers dropped a little bit. As soon as he stopped, talking about May Burst, some people left.
Ass, and it took me ages to beat it. So I don't know how we're going to do today.
Like a marathon, like without like streaming Phil. I think the longest I've streamed Phil is like, I think I did 6 hours one time. But like a marathon of like something else, more than likely not. It's hard for me to hold still for this long, so.
Four Loko? I've never had a Four Loko.
320 viewers on a marathon, Successful King. And I think he only has that many at this point, honestly, because he was talking about the FAPPENIng.
Yeah,
I think that after he goes on a break and then comes back and plays Mega Man, I at some point, I believe he'll fall below 300.
Never had a Four Loko, so I don't know. What was it like overly strong or something? What was the deal with Four Loko when it first came out that they ended up getting like laws against it and shit? Because I never had it.
Live Raw Phil has them at 259. Ah, big ups. I love getting messages from the future or the present. Make your own gaming channel. I think it's called like Toxie Games Badly or something like that, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Play Sims 4 and recreate DSP. I don't know, that sounds like something that might be pretty boring, especially if I'm doing it. Can we get a reenactment of the burst for memories? This is just weird now.
Yes.
I did a 7-hour stream on my sports YouTube channel a few years back. You have to get up and stretch every so often. I leave you guys here every once in a while by your onesie, and I will go and like grab something to drink or whatever.
The legal speedball that made you feel like shit.
I try not to ever have to do that. Usually when I just kind of start getting a little bit like antsy, I go, oh, okay, I'm going to call it.
Wow.
I want to at least stream today until he gets into the games, because once he gets into that, it usually, falls away. It gets a little boring. And then if anything like super like fucking obnoxious happens, then we can always recap it and talk about it and shit on it tomorrow. But if he's going till 9 o'clock his time, it is 4:23 where I am. I will not be streaming until midnight. Sorry.
All right. Let's hang out for like 10 more minutes, and then I'll probably go on that break, like I said, that I always take around the afternoon, and then we will jump into Mega Man, and I'll get my first drink and everything for the marathon, okay?
Okay. You kind of look like you're already taking a break. You're just kind of sitting there not really doing anything.
Unless you guys just want me to go on break now, because it looks like people have slowed down with the talking.
Yeah.
I'm just nervous. I'm really nervous about Mega Man 8. I want to get through it as quick as possible so we can play 9 and 10 and start.
Nervous they're not going to give you any money? Feels like it deflated. Well, everybody wanted him to talk about the burst. He talked about the burst, and then like not in a way that you would like he didn't answer any questions. He didn't make anything really interesting. And then he got toxic on top of it and started talking all that nonsense, and kind of, that was off-putting.
And I certainly don't want to give you a history of
Phil, turn off that dog shit music in the background. Now there's something we can all agree on.
To it, but it is pretty messed up. Uniqueness, how are you? 25 months as a member. He says, how does the Proto Man song go again? It was the baddest of the pimpest the bad. Fucking Proto Man.
Oh, we're gonna skirt right on by that and pretend it didn't happen and wasn't a thing.
Basically are corporate. They're hired by a company, controlled by a company. And basically, they're not really heroes. They're employees, and they all have these greedy, intentions, and or they're really messed up people. So it's basically supposed to be like, in real life, if there were superheroes, how would they be? Well, they'd be
That's what's going to happen. Like I say, he's going to go on this break, and the viewers are going to drop. And then, I don't know, some people might give him a chance to watch him play Mega Man, but inevitably.
This is corrupt and messed up as regular people. So this is more realistic. It's not, it's like Justice League, but only like, the corrupt
Hank Scorpio. Guys, let's get Phil to $1,000 tonight.
corporate Justice League. So the show starts off good like that. I would argue
Oh my God, this is why your channel is dead.
the first 2 seasons of The Boys are absolutely outstanding.
Says somebody else here.
But then all of a sudden, the show became overly politicized and kept trying to emphasize the theme that if you are like a conservative right-wing political person, that you're the devil and that you should be made fun of and a joke of, and everything liberal and leftist is right. And that's stupid because the whole idea was completely changed in the middle of the show. If you read the comics, none of that is in it. The comics actually have a completely different plot.
So he didn't go on a break like he said he would. He was like, well, maybe I'll just go on the break. He does not. He's still sitting here.
Homelander's a completely different person. Black Noir's a completely different person. And they end with this crazy twist. Now, people have said they think the show, as it's continued on, is actually better than the comics. Maybe that is true. But the thing is, I don't want an overly politicized show. And literally, they've turned Homelander into an allegory for Donald Trump. And I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, much like South Park just keeps doing political shit with Donald Trump. Well, then I don't want to watch South Park either. And trust me, I don't like Donald Trump. Like, I legit don't. I don't think that he's a good person. But at the same time, I don't want to watch political content constantly. I'm already bombarded with politics in every moment of my life in news and everything. I don't also need it in all of my fictional fun content. So The Boys ruined itself by turning itself into a over-politicized show, much like South Park has and all these other things have. What it is, I hate to say it, they think that they're being topical, and they think that they're being hot because they're saying, well, actually, politics is the new pop culture. Okay, but it's also the easy way to write a show because you need no effort. All you do is you make parody of what's going on in real life, and you act like it's something you came up with. You didn't come up with it. To some extent, yes.
Okay, I'm back, and I couldn't care less what he's talking about. We are moving on.
My career at all. I think it could have. It was a key point, and in another multiverse.
Thought we were taking a break at some point, my dude. Like, my good sir.
Another multiversal DSP reacted completely differently and is either doing better or worse than me, right? But for me, I think that I reacted to it the way that I did, and I think that it was the proper way to do it. And because of that, it was just kind of a blip. Now, there's some people who hyper-obsess over it because, again, they have no career in talent. So to them, to focus on someone else's embarrassing moment forever, reboot trailer, so I can't comment.
He just blabs and just foams at the mouth until he, like, fucking runs out of steam.
Oh, that's the other thing, too. And I should say this, too, as we're about to end talking about this and start with Mega Man. Okay?
Oh, geez, now what?
The incident or the fappening or whatever you want to call it from a decade ago.
Uh-huh.
So many people have done things way more embarrassing than that on the internet. Some accidentally, like me, and some completely intentionally. There have been people who have completely exposed themselves
You mean like the King Snake arc?
On the internet because they thought that would get them attention. There's people who take their shirts off, who do embarrassing things, who get tattoos on their body, who said awful things, who have done awful things, all because they think acting a fool is their claim to fame on the internet that's going to give them their 15 seconds of fame or infamy or whatever, and that's going to propel them.
Yeah, but what's even better to watch on the internet is the fool who doesn't even realize he's acting like a fool. It's really funny. And much funnier to me, the court jester knows he's the court jester. He knows that he is. He knows he's there for people to toss nickels at for like their own fucking amusement. But it's so much better when you find the idiot who doesn't know what a fucking clown he is, who doesn't know what a fucking lil cow he is. That's the one that's more fun to watch.
To some kind of notoriety, and they're going to be, you know, like,
some dude gives him $100 and his handcrafted animation for it is disgusting. Oh, well, we will get to see it. We have messages. We have tips from the future, and I love it. Someone gives him $100 and we'll see the animation.
Forever. All right. 10 years ago, the reason that my occurrence was such a big deal is because that kind of stuff didn't
I guess we can go on ahead and get rid of the $100 animation bags here.
Happen all the time. In the last decade, it's almost become normalized behavior. Do you know what I'm saying? People are doing it on purpose to make money and get attention for themselves, and it's fucking embarrassing. You know, the reason that my moment was notable is because it was an accident, and everyone knew how embarrassing it really was. But now these people have no shame. They have absolutely no morals, no values. It's get over by any means necessary, because I never intended to have a legit presence anyway. I'm just a clown. So that's the thing. You say, oh, well, you'll never live it down. You're right. It'll always be my most embarrassing moment ever, and it will stand in history. But at the same time, if you just take a look at the last decade, tons of people have done far worse, and that's why it's just not a big deal. You know? If it had stayed like, oh my God, the most embarrassing thing, but it's not. So many idiots.
Just because somebody else does something worse, like, let's not try to water it down. Let's not try to make it. It's all of a sudden now not embarrassing.
Have done embarrassing things way worse than that it's just nothing. It doesn't even matter anymore. It's like, wait, what? That's really what happened? You watch the moment back and
came out here
did what I did. And some people are so blown away that that's what I did. I can't believe that he continued on with that stream. I can't believe that he actually went on with his day. I can't believe that he kept playing Neo, one of the hardest fucking games at the time. He was playing Neo, right? It's like, yeah, who gives a shit? Really?
Okay, we get a shot
and that's
here.
When people say, oh, he doesn't have thick skin or whatever. You have no idea how thick my fucking skin is.
Here it
all the
is.
shit that's said and
Ah,
done about
it
me
is
every
the O
single day.
face. Let's get a little closer here.
Who fucking knows what really
It is the O face.
is going on there today? How you could think I'm a cult leader? I have no idea. I have no clue because I don't do anything, like I don't do any kind of content.
Well, I would hope that if there were cult leaders, they'd be a little bit smarter than you, but they really don't have to be any smarter than you as long as they use the same repetitive word salad kind of circular language like you do.
That would be considered like cult
We're coming up on it. The $100 animation is coming.
following-esque or anything like that. You know what I mean? I just play games and chill. That's my content. Soul at 2 a.m. Thanks for $5. Says at least you don't force your dog to stay in one spot with a shock collar. Do you see what I'm saying? There are so many people since the last decade has happened, right, that have done such awful, degenerate, terrible fucking things on the internet. And a lot of times it was done on purpose and intentionally to get attention. It's not like, oh, it was an accident that was embarrassing. These are people who actually did things on purpose to get noticed. Why would you be talking about my incident from 10 years ago in 2026?
Well, why are you talking about it? I mean, I think that actually makes it more dumb.
When there's so much more.
It would make you look a lot less dented if you weren't talking about it today, too. Like if we were all like, oh, like, happy anniversary, oh, everything else. And you were just like, yep, it's Friday, let's play some Mega Man. That would actually fucking felt somebody. But what you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen.
That has happened since. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Are you ready for this? I have received a $100 tip, and this person says, long live the king. Cheers. Are you all ready?
Wow, a generic message for $100. Of course, we don't get a name, and he magically needs to pad that number a little bit. I'm going to go on ahead and call that some fucking X to gout is exactly what I'm going to call that. We straight up going to X to gout that shit. And let's take a look at the $100 animation. Now remember, supposedly someone paid $100 for this.
It has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to Mega
Bust.
Live.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's too good to not get. Thank you.
There you go. Very nice. Very nice. There you go. Specially designed and handcrafted. Thank you for an anonymous $100 tip, whoever that was. Let's get that up on the leaderboard, obviously.
Ooh.
So, number one, I owe you a shot, because I said I would take a shot if we got a giant contribution, and we just did.
And he was tired of waiting around for one, so he just went on ahead. If I could English, that'd be great. And faked that shit. Long live the king. Yeah, that's great.
So let me go ahead.
That's totally not fake and made up from the one who calls himself the king.
And take that shot like I promised. There was a sudden burst of support on the stream. Wow, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right.
He sounds really excited about that $100. It's almost like it's fake or something. He doesn't seem very enthusiastic.
So let's get our first shot of the day. Ooh, let me actually do this with a paper towel there in case it dribbles. I don't want to get it all over my setup.
You can't pour a shot as a 45-year-old man?
And all the fun that we have every single day here on DSP Gaming. And, of course, over on Kick on DSP.
Oh,
so
yes.
A decade of failure, more like a
Oh, yes, we're all felted. Ha ha ha.
Really?
Like, you're not special, dude. I think, like, every detractor's gotten, like, $100 super chat.
K-Nubs did a $2 super chat and says, try a BLT sometime. It's bullet, lemon, and tonic. I have not tried that. It is bullet bourbon. This is what we had last marathon, too, and I still got it. So we're going to have some of this today.
Man tipped himself to drink. Correct. He did.
And I am going to get...
And to pad that number a little bit, because he was sitting there at $250 after 2.5 hours of streaming, and he don't like that.
A Cutwater.
Nobody can convince me that fucking shit was legit. There's no
during
way,
the break
man.
coming up here before we play Mega Man. Thank you, K-Nubs. I never tried that. Bullet lemon and tonic. That could be pretty good. I mean, honestly, I don't mind Bullet straight up. All right, so obviously, thank you, whoever that was. Thank you so very much for the $100 tip. Oh, crap, what just happened? Undo. I deleted the wrong message. Phew. Because there was another tip that came in.
So 373. All right, there we go.
Accident.
We have breathed a little bit of life into it.
Big Larry Gaming tipped me $1 and says, hey, I hope you get to Mega Man 10 today. It's my favorite. 9 is hard as nails, so I understand if you get stuck. 10 has such good music and boss fights. Good luck.
Okay. I thought we were taking a break here, man.
Well, people are torn. They don't know if they want highlight clips or if they want the homage screen. People are completely torn. How about this? Do you want to do... We'll do highlight clips now, and then later when I take shorter breaks, we'll do the homage screen maybe, because it'll be easier. This is... I can set it up right now because I'm already here. But like later when I go to grab food and stuff, it'll make more sense.
That's correct, Silent Night. He did tell the story of the FAPPENING with several retcons. I think we were up to 9 retcons for the story, making things up and changing the narrative and changing everything. But yeah, he's pretty much just sat here and talked and just pulled that fake $100 anonymous for the shot because he's sad as fuck.
So, all right, let me go on break. Let's get it. Let's get things going here. Enjoy these highlight clips quickly. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'll actually have it cut water when I come back. And we're going to get set up and play Mega Man 8. Okay, guys? Cool.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Let me get all my stuff set up.
More than likely the WWE champions, if you guys want to check out his online status, remember I'm about 4 or 5 minutes behind. So if you want to check now, even though he hasn't quote unquote walked away on screen, I'm about 5 minutes behind. So if you want to check now and see where he's at.
Yeah.
Around, you fuckface.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to go look too.
Sure.
No, he did not include Panda Lee. He didn't really talk about like why he did it. He just talked about it. He actually didn't really. It was a pretty poor retelling of the story, to be honest. Let me see here. Hang on tight. Down from the rafters. Let's see here. Well, this here for me says active 10 hours ago.
Shortly with Mega Man. See you in just a few minutes. Okay,
What the
guys?
fuck?
Cool.
He's turning around. You
Does anybody see anything different? Down from the rafters, WWE champions. I see last active 10 hours ago. Ah, there it is. It literally just changed. It literally just changed. Last active 1 minute ago. And there it is. But I just saw active 10 hours ago, which is really kind of wild. His retelling actually left out more things than him just responding to random chatter. Oh, people were asking like what he was watching on the hub and all kinds of different questions, you know, like where did the load go? And, you know, why didn't you wash your hands? What were you watching? All those kinds of things. And as far as I understand it, I don't think he answered any of them. I don't think he answered any of those questions. And he said he would too. I remember very specifically somebody wanted to know what he was watching on the hub, and he said that he would share. And then, of course, didn't get to that point. He didn't say anything about it embarrassing, his something about people making fun of it and embarrassing his wife. So he can't do anything right. He cannot. He cannot indeed. I mean, he could have shared what he was watching without being graphic. He didn't have to be graphic about it. Movie sign, thanks for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Imagine celebrating the 10th anniversary when you had one of the most embarrassing moments of your career and pretending to be given money for it while clapping to yourself alone. Some sad, sorry shit, isn't it? Sad, sorry shit. Even if he shared what it is, I'll never believe it. He lies. That's true. So he said he'd be gone about 10 minutes. Not only that, but imagine inviting Asmongold to join you. He tried to play it off real nonchalantly. If he wants to stop by, I mean, you know, like he can. That's cool. Sharing the genre would have been enough of an answer. Right. And there's a way to say, you can say anything that you need to say delicately enough to where, like, it won't hit your YouTube or anything. How do you go about checking his status? I just go to Google and you type in WWE champions, and there's a place on there where you can search for somebody, like the little magnifying glass or whatever, and just click on it and just type in down from the rafters. And now when it pops up there, it'll always say a minute ago. Not 1 minute ago, it'll say a minute ago. And you have to give it a minute. And then it will tell you. Like mine now says active 1 minute ago. Right, because he's actively playing it. Oh, remember that really terrible Street Fighter sweater? Yeah, you don't have to make an account or anything if you want to check. That's what's nice about it. You don't have to like get the app or anything. Just go to Google. You can't really see like what he's doing or anything like that, but it'll tell you the last time they were on. Asmongold fans told him it would be gay to call in during this marathon. I really think Asmongold has better things to do. And whatever it is. I mean, to say what, really? I think I found it. It's the one with Ric Flair. Yeah. Yep, down from the rafters. It'll say no faction. any faction that he would try to join, they don't want anything to do with him. Asmund didn't call for the birthday. I think he's going to show for the jerk day. Even those people want nothing to do with him. I was watching that, I think it was the latest video that Turkey Tom did, and it said something about you can't even go to the Reddit about WWE champions and mention him. If you go to the Reddit group or whatever it is, I don't go on Reddit, sorry. But if you go there to the WWE champions thing and mention Phil, you get like immediately banned or something like that. Like you're not allowed to talk to him or like bring him up in that chat or they ban you. I thought, holy shit, that's pretty bad.
Banned. Gone forever.
Drink. I actually have a snack. I want to show you one of
Okay, here we go. He's back.
and let's see here.
That sweater was bad. He paid like $200 for that too. I remember him crawling around on that chair because he couldn't
The Eat It Rant
he couldn't position the microphone better.
is in my highlights. Okay.
Yeah, the band thing is.
Okay. What does that mean? The Eat It Rant is in my highlights. Cool. Anyway, let's move everything over so we can play games. I'll show you I got my first drink. I actually have a snack. I want to show you one of the snacks that I actually eat.
Oh boy, you guys better just, you got to be really excited about this.
So now you're going to criticize me for snacking, even though I'm drinking during the stream, and I want to negate that liquor with some snacks, and I'm eating healthy snacks. You're going to criticize me.
And don't snack on stream, Jordy. It's so unprofessional.
Okay, no, you're banned.
Aww. Bye, Private Dale. You're banned.
Here we are.
I didn't see him get banned. Sir, stop touching your microphone. Stop it.
Eating is cheating. Well, actually, I'm hungry. Again, all I've had today, for breakfast, all I usually have is a breakfast sandwich. And I had it, and now it's almost 2 p.m., and normally I'd have my coffee around now, but I'm not going to have coffee today because I'm drinking. So because of that, instead of the coffee, and I've
These insane fucking rules would drive my brain crazy. Normally I have coffee right now, but I'm not going to have coffee right now because I'm drinking. And normally I would do this, but this is happening today. So I'm going to do this. Jesus Christ, man. Like just do what the fuck you want to do. Like Jesus, God in heaven.
in me. I'm hungry. Like I'm actually really hungry.
Oh yeah. Isn't this the tard that said drinking coffee negates booze or something like that?
So first off, I have my Cutwater Espresso Martini, which we're going to start as my first drink of the day. Okay. But
except for the shot that he took. But I guess we've already forgotten about that.
I'm going to have a nice snack, a Fit Crunch bar. You ever had these? Fit Crunch? So it's like a candy bar, but not really. There's no actual sugar in it. It has low calories. It's tons of protein. The one trade-off is there's fat in it. Okay, but I have this as a snack. Usually I have one of these a day. And it's a good source of protein. It's like 16 grams of protein. And low calories, pretty good. I'm going to have one right now because I'm actually pretty hungry.
Dennis, thank you for the 2. He thinks coffee is the same as cocaine.
So I'm going to eat this now, and then we're going to jump into Mega Man. I'll start drinking my Espresso Martini. And we'll see if we can beat Mega Man 8. I don't know. I think we'll beat it, but it might be tough. I'm going to need your help because we're in the middle of the Wily stages. And I don't remember this game. We were playing it in September. And I was already inebriated when we were playing it. And I don't remember anything about it. I don't remember any of the bosses, any of the abilities.
So saith the internet here, Fit Crunch protein bars are generally considered fitness-styled, I'm not making that up, or processed snacks rather than a healthy food. While they do offer a decent amount of protein and low sugar, they are heavily processed and contain artificial sweeteners, palm oil, and other various fillers, which often leads to them being called simply a candy bar in disguise.
Nothing. So I'm going to need your help to figure this shit out. Seriously. I'm going to have this now because I'm starving. I'm going to eat this now first. Is it? One Button Dash says Mega Man 8's one of the easiest Mega Man games. I hope this is easy to finish because, again, being, what, 6 months, 7 months? No. Shit.
$17 for 4 of them. I also saw that.
It's like 8+ months removed from it. I don't remember how to play it.
Misleading labeling claims. Lawsuits have been alleged that the branding misleads consumers regarding the healthfulness of the ingredient. It is highly processed and contains numerous artificial ingredients, preservatives, and refined seed oils, which some critics link to inflammation. Low fiber. Despite the protein, they're very low in fiber, containing only about 1 gram. They use sugar alcohols like maltitol, I'm probably not saying that right, which can lead to digestive issues for some people.
Are anything. So here's
Overprocessed garbage like everything he eats. Right, exactly.
Here's what it looks like. It looks like a candy bar. It actually smells pretty good. But it has, you know, all these bars have this like protein aftertaste. So if you can just put up with that, it's not bad. It tastes pretty good and it's good for you. It has a lot of protein and stuff in it that you need.
But it clearly doesn't have anything else. There's no fiber in it, and then it said something about like palm oil and like a whole bunch of other shit.
And it doesn't have real like sugar or anything in it. So it's
No, it doesn't have real sugar, but it does have artificial sweeteners.
lower calorie than a real candy bar, but it actually has things in it you need.
No.
So this is one of the
You don't need that to get protein, sir.
things I actually have protein chips too. Maybe I'll have those later today too. But
What is this man's obsession with protein?
I'm hungry right now, so I'm just gonna eat this now. And then we're
You
gonna
can't tell me this dude's like working out 2 or 3 hours a day.
boot this up and figure out where the hell we are.
Did you ever read the Amazon reviews for the sugar-free gummy bears? Probably everyone's shitting themselves to death. It says healthy on the box. Look, protein, healthy.
Captain DCW, how you doing? Yes, all protein bars are expensive.
Grilled chicken is a healthier source of protein. I'm saying, like, what is his obsession with the protein? And you could get it in many different ways.
Protein bar, protein chip, they all are very expensive. None of this shit is cheap, trust me.
Thank you, Raphil. Raphil hitting us with a devour there. He knows that people who go to the gym drink protein shakes and stuff. This translated into only eat protein.
Mega Man 8.
Imagine $20 for 4 of them shits. Imagine just wiping your ass with $20 for 4 of these fucking things.
It tastes really good. It actually tastes pretty darn good for like a
They're just Costco protein bars.
healthy snack. It tastes like a candy bar.
The thing I just read said that it's not very healthy and it's very heavily processed. I think you're supposed to be eating more whole foods if you're really trying to be like health conscious.
This is a remaster of Mega Man. This is Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. So it has Mega Man 7, 8, 9, and 10 in it. When you eat these protein,
Oh, we have to sit here and wait till he's done eating. Now he's fucked off.
there it is. Here's our save from September. But like 7.5 months ago, I played this, right? So I don't remember where we are. I mean, we gotta do the Wily stages, but I don't remember them. Darn. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish setup and we're gonna actually start.
Is he using a paper plate? I thought he had a paper towel. I thought it was. Yep, just had to fuck off. I guess he couldn't anticipate he was gonna have to throw the wrapper it came in away. What can you do? Okay. I don't have much skip juice. It's all right. I'm more than likely not going to watch this for very long before I tap out because this shit is about to get unfucking bearable. Yeah, I've got to go check a guide right quick.
It's good stuff. Okay. It's actually a good theme song.
Yeah, I don't need to hear it looping over and over again.
Espresso martini.
How sad. Like, I just... Here, everybody. Here's what I eat. Everyone look at me eat. Talk to me about what I eat. Okay, this is what I drink. Okay, everyone talk to me about what I drink. And this is what I do on my stupid fucking day off that no one cares about. Now everyone ask me about this. Everyone ask me about what I'm wearing and where I go and what I do. How much attention do you need? Like...
Oh, that's good.
It's just so sad. I guess is like that was my long-winded point. I'm sorry. Like my long-winded point is that this is just so very sad.
Okay, are we ready to begin, everybody? Oh, I gotta get NDO's gifted memberships on the leaderboard. My bad, NDO. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry, Dent.
We do that right now before I forget. So NDO with the 5 gifted, so that is $15. So we're up to $400 of support for the mega
Busting.
marathon today. Thank you guys for the early support. I very much appreciate that. And I'm excited to be playing Classic Mega Man all day long with all of you as we finish 8 and then we try to get through 9, which is a really hard game. And then we jump into 10, okay? All right. Let's go. Here we go. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is time to continue on with Mega Man 8. It's been
Like half the time when I'm sitting here and I get up and I go grab a snack, I don't even tell anybody I'm doing it. I just mute my microphone, eat, unmute, say something, and like talk in between bites. And I don't even let anybody know that I'm doing it. If I get up and go and grab, I don't know, a glass of water or soda, or I don't know, I got snacky cakes up in that bitch, or like whatever it is that I go and get. Sometimes I go get a fucking sandwich. I don't even say anything. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, I just don't understand.
crazy 7+ months since the last time I played Mega Man here on stream. And we're now doing a new Mega Man marathon on May 1st, 2026. Let's see how we do. Last time we got halfway through this game. And now we're in the Wily stages, but I don't actually remember where in the Wily stages or if we're just starting them.
How much for Toxie tries at 0?
It looks like we're just starting them. Oh, crud. I don't even remember any of Mega Man's abilities in this game at all. So how do we play this? We can slide, but it's very slow. We do have a Mega Buster charge. Okay. Is that it? What other abilities do we have?
But you're not just killing time between beg sessions like Phil. No.
Oh, crap. We can actually go through the boss abilities with the shoulder buttons in this one. Left trigger is check.
Oh boy, menuing. Just what we all came here for. Menuing.
Odd.
There we go. I like your accent. I do not have an accent. You have an accent.
Why is this a Dr. Wily stage? Right? This should be like a part of a standard stage. Why did they make this a Dr. Wily stage? This is ass.
Well, there goes that, I guess. Damn. If anyone's interested, Dogkiller999 is horny AF right now, if anybody wants to know.
Ready.
I'm not feeling too good about this. This is what I mean about not playing this for like 7,
Toxie doesn't have an accent. She's Irish. She has alcohol. I don't drink.
8 months. Trying
Sorry.
to go back into it.
Sorry, disappoint. I'm a bad Irish person. I don't drink.
Cold. By the way, I'm on a new pad too because I was using the Xbox Elite 2 controller. Now I'm using the Razer
No one cares about what jank-ass fucking controller you're using. It can't fix the player.
Wolverine 8K Pro controller, which by the way I think is better than the Elite 2. But definitely feels different using the deep
Does anybody know if Sir Almighty Tevin is streaming today?
pad. I was holding forward and pressed jump and it slid.
As long as you love potatoes, there's no bad way to eat a potato. I'll eat them bitches raw. I guess that must be where the Irish is. I'll straight eat those bitches raw.
Ready.
This is not good. I don't know how I'm gonna do this when the controls aren't precise in this game. The controls suck. So I feel like taking no damage.
Tevin is live. Sir Tevin doing God's work. I like to try to, because I don't know how long until I'm going to tap out of this, because this shit sucks. But I like to be able to advise people, like, to who else is streaming. Is Broside still going?
I pressed jump.
Because I saw Broside, like, real quick before I went live.
I fucking pressed jump. Dude, you gotta do it from the beginning every fucking time. This is not good. I pressed jump and then fucking didn't jump. I don't even want to do this. I might just quit this fucking game and play Mega Man 9. This is
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rage quit already. 3 deaths. Rage quit.
awful. Like, this isn't even Mega Man gameplay that they put into this. This is Battletoads gameplay. Why'd they put this into Mega Man 8? This is fucking shit. Has nothing to do with Mega Man. I press jump. Dude, it doesn't work. It legitimately doesn't work.
The jump
You
button
press the input
doesn't
and
work?
it actually doesn't read the input, and it's not the controller. I've been using this controller since what, December I bought it, and I don't have this problem. So it's the game. The game has an issue with dropped inputs. And I'm timing it and it doesn't work. By the way, this game also has problems. Just look at the slide. Let me show you.
Ready.
Watch this. It's delayed.
It's like not delayed, like at all.
So the controls are delayed in the game itself.
There's like no delay.
I don't know if it's the collection or if it's the actual game, because I've never played real Mega Man 8 on PlayStation, but it actually lags. Dude, I'm holding forward and pressing jump, and it's giving me a double slide, but you notice it did 2 slide sound effects, but didn't show a slide. The game is fucked up.
Wow, 5 minutes into the gameplay. Here we are.
The game is legit fucked up. It just doesn't work.
There isn't a delay. You just have soup for brains.
Slide, jump.
Dude, I slid. I released any direction. I pressed right. I released, and I was at neutral, and I pressed jump, and it gave me a slide. So the game
Is he gaslighting us right now? Oh, he's trying like hell.
is legit broken. I don't think I want to play it. I think we're just gonna go to Mega Man 9.
Uh-oh,
The
uh-oh.
game
Rage
is
quit.
awful.
Rage quit.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
Jump. Slide, jump. Slide, jump. Jump.
Wow, this is bad.
Jump.
He hit me out of the air. What do you want me to do? This is ass. And again, this is not Mega Man gameplay. This is Battletoads they put into Mega Man to act like it was something different. It's not. And it doesn't have good controls, so why would you ever want to do this in a Mega Man game? You just want to play Mega Man, you got to do this bullshit.
Jump.
I don't know, it looks pretty fun.
Slide, jump.
Gives me slight vibes of like playing Donkey Kong. You have to do the mine carts. Not exactly, but a little bit.
To be honest, I think I'm glad I never played this one.
Jump. Slide, jump. Jump.
There, it really wasn't that hard.
Are we done now with this bullshit? Can we play Mega Man now? Oh god, see, I haven't played this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What are the, what are we supposed to do here? What ability is this? How do I even
It told you when to slide and jump. That is correct.
use it? How do I fire the ability? Oh god. What's with those? They don't work? Huh? What the fuck?
Why would you willingly jump down there like that? Good Lord.
Ready.
This game is terrible. It really is. I don't like this at all.
I don't want to be here anymore. Like, this shit sucks ass, but I want to see if he rage quits this.
Oh.
I kind of feel like maybe if he dies a few more times, maybe he'll rage quit this shit.
How did I feel
Which would just be really funny, and then we can all, like, fuck off and go do something
about
else.
this back in September when I played it? I think this is awful. The animations are slow and shitty looking. The controls are delayed. The stages aren't designed like Mega Man stages. Like, what is this game? What the fuck? Are you kidding?
Well, no, you can't walk off the edge, honey. That won't go well.
Terrible. It plays horribly. Oh my god. Is there any way to do save states in this game? Because I don't want to fucking redo that shit. Checkpoint save.
Oh, save's coming. Save's coming.
Okay, because I'm not redoing the fucking platforming again. I'm not. It's a waste of my time. This game is terrible. Just look how slow he runs. It's like slow motion.
Unless he gets a $100 super chat, this won't last another 30 minutes. Hopefully not. I just think it would be funny, that's all. I don't know what he's so anxious to move on to 9 for. Didn't he say 9 was harder?
It doesn't... If I can't grab it, how do I do it? Look, I can't grab it. What am I supposed to do? I can't grab the yellow ones, so how do I do this? What are these? I don't know what these are.
You know who. Thanks for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. I teach a college course on policy and reasoning. And ever since discovering Phil, I use clips of him being a derp to show what bad deduction and poor rationalization looks like. It's very effective.
Look, what is this? It's a bike. I don't need that.
Well, he doesn't know.
What are these items? What is this? I can't unselect it. What is this? I don't know what the fuck these are. What is this game? It's terrible. What was that? I can't even get rid of them. How the fuck do I get rid of them? This is one of the worst Mega Man. This is a Mega Man game for real?
Looking for that chat answer.
He's completely worthless.
Well, then he's probably not the answer, dummy.
He doesn't help you in any way.
He's probably not supposed to at this point in the game. This won't last much longer.
Ready.
Controls are awful.
At this point, he might as well whack it again on stream to keep everyone's attention.
What do I do? I can't get over there. How the fuck do I get over there? Look! I can't fucking go over there.
Ready.
Oh my god, it's one of the worst things I've ever experienced. It's actually awful. It might be the worst Mega Man game that they've ever made.
Oh boy. He's just gonna get madder and madder.
Ready.
His dents are too young to help. They're looking it up. Hold on, hold on.
The controls are fucking weird, because I gotta use shoulders, but also triggers to do stuff. It's very awkward. You can swing from it. Then why didn't it work at first?
Oh, wow.
Look! It fucking passes through!
Oh my god.
This game is terrible! It fucking went right through it. Like, literally right the fuck through it.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ready.
This is awful crap. How fucking dead center do you have to be?
Pretty dead
my
center.
God. Oh, now what? Now I can't even get back.
You have to go across the top, dummy.
Oh my god. It goes right fucking through. I'm so pissed. Fuck this game. It goes right through it.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Are we rage quitting?
It's so bad.
I'm worried it's gonna knock him off the edge.
Oh.
Why are you flipping yourself backwards? Stop doing
How
that.
the fuck am I supposed to do this when it doesn't work? Well, I got an extra life. That's one of the worst Mega Man experiences I've ever had in my life. I can't believe they made the game that poorly.
Rage quit incoming? Are these messages from the future?
Huh? What the fuck is going on? What is his boss?
Ready.
As the ball would bounce off the wall, maybe the tornado would go up. I don't know. I gotta try different things. The ball bounces, right?
Pyrofrost, thank you so much, honey, for the 20 gifted subs. Holy fuck, what you know about it. Happy May Burst. Thank you very much for your generosity. Okay, did he quit? No, he's still going. Sorry. Oh man, this this is gonna take a long time, isn't it, y'all? Fatman69 dude, thank you so much for the 5. Did you already discuss the weird splooge animation he made? We did. Yes, we did. He celebrated it, but also retconned it. We counted 9 retcons or lies or, you know, when he was telling his story. What a weird little man, indeed. I cannot say I'm having a lot of fun at this particular moment, no. The thing about he doesn't talk because his tiny little brain has to think so fucking hard to play the game. He can't do both at the same time. I don't know what exactly he was supposed to do there, and I've never played this game, and I'm not paying like super close attention, but I have no idea what he's supposed to be doing right here.
This is awful. Does it feel like Mega Man? Nope. There's nothing like.
No, but it feels like one of your crappy streams, which all basically feel about the same, like sad and awful, and you just want it to be over.
Mega Man. It's a fucking puzzle game. Right? It's like a mini game.
Can't believe he made a cum animation. Any normal human would have been ashamed and never discussed it again. I'm actually surprised that he did too. Did you see the $100 animation? That was a lot. If I was his wife, I'd be so embarrassed. I'm not his wife. I'm embarrassed for him and her.
Can't even get it to go where you want it. It just doesn't go in the right hole. I mean, they never give you any help either.
Ready.
You missed the 100. Oh, let me see if I can find the... I can find where he took the shot. He took the shot before he went on the break. Here we go. Okay, so here it is. Here's the $100 animation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to Mega
Bust.
Live.
Anonymous tip out of nowhere with a generic ass message. What was the message? Something about like long live the king, cheers or something.
Cheers. Are you all ready? It has happened. Ladies and gentlemen,
Just in case we need to see it one more time.
it is time to Mega
Bust.
Live. There you go. Very nice. Very nice.
He didn't even sync up the audio properly. To whose surprise?
There you go. Specially designed and handcrafted. Thank
Fucking gross. I think that beats the cricket field. Yeah, it does. The cricket field and then the $100 one for Resident Evil was just a clip of the fucking trailer.
Oh my God. Fucking terrible, dude. Oh my God.
Ready.
The worst fucking Mega Man I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm behind on deaths now. I think that's 16? I think I missed one. My bad. We'll go to 16. Fatman 69. Thank you for the 5. That's so disgusting. Isn't that against YouTube's TOS? I don't think so because you can't see anything. How is he still married? Well, he makes $100K a year. She likes the money. She doesn't like him. She likes the money. That's just disgusting. Yep. Really, really gross. And it made all the animations made everybody really, really uncomfortable.
This is in truth why I was dreading this marathon, because I knew that Mega Man 8 wasn't very good, and I knew that we had stopped like halfway through so many months ago, and I knew that it was going to be a pain to play after not having played it for so long, and I just wanted...
He opened one of those girly drinks that he likes, and he took one shot for the $100 animation that was now about an hour ago. So he's had one shot and one of those, I don't know, espresso something or other things. I don't know.
To get to 9...
I don't drink, and if I did, I wouldn't drink those. My poison of choice was Goose, so.
10, which play more like classic Mega Man.
There it is, Kaylee. Big ups. Cutwater. That's it. Cutwater.
So bad.
Cuckwater. Victory sip. Victory sip was had.
Wow, what an amazing fucking stage, huh?
I mean, it probably would have been cool if somebody, you know, that wasn't so inept would have played it. And by that, I mean anybody else. Ooh, Fatal with the Jack
Send it in slot,
Daniels.
too.
There you go.
Well, thank you to Gourmet for £5, Johnny Rivers for a $2 super chat. Johnny Rivers actually says the inputs are fucked both on Mega Man and X Collections. And Dog Killer did an Australian $2 super chat. So that's
See, the thing is that he's just surrounded by these fucking yes men that all suck ass at these games too, who go, yeah, that's right. This input is delayed and this it does do this and this game does suck because they fucking suck too. So purely, like, coincidentally, he's surrounded by these fucking yes men who also suck ass at their video games.
it's like it's about probably like $9 to support. Thank you guys. Okay. Ugh. Awful start to the marathon. Let's hope that all the other Wily stages are better than that, because that was the worst. That was just atrociously bad.
Until he gets to the next one.
Ready.
It'd be really great
How
if
slow
he
he moves.
It'd be great if he would like talk or say
Like a
anything.
slug. Mega
This is why I struggle to stream him when the gameplay starts, because it's like, I mean, yeah, you can rip on his gameplay or whatever. Like, that's fine, but he just doesn't say anything even like remotely interesting.
slug.
Does he know he picked the game? Right. Like, this was his idea.
Fuck this.
Oh, we're into full fuck it territory.
Even his shots are like imprecise and shit.
Gotta give him money to talk. Yeah, but even so, if you send him like a super chat or something, he don't read the shit for like fucking 20 minutes.
Whoopity do. Oh, extra life. Cool.
Oh, extra life. Cool. Like, what do you do with this? I say this as somebody who like is even somebody who isn't like restreaming him. Like, what the fuck do you do with this information?
Of course.
He's not interesting to watch. He's not interesting to listen to.
Of course. What the fuck? That was weird. Explodable platforms.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You take it easy, honey. He ignores super chats while he plays terribly. I mean, like, you're not wrong, dude. Like, you're not wrong. And then I feel terrible as a restreamer. I'm like, I don't know. I can't get any. Like, what can you glean from this? Like, what can you, what can you get? He offers nothing when he's not crashing out or embarrassing himself. And that's usually why when it starts to get like around this time in the stream, I'm like, okay, well, Have a good day, guys. Because it's like, what the fuck do I say to this?
Rush Jet
And
next.
I was never into Mega Man. When I was growing up, it just wasn't something for whatever reason I was just particularly into. And so, like I say, they're fine games or whatever. I just don't find them particularly interesting, which means, nothing. But therefore, I don't have a whole lot to add. And when it comes to the gameplay, whatever he's playing, the only thing I can really give any, commentary on is the Pokemon, because I've played that one. But he plays plenty of fine and interesting games. But it's like, the fuck do you do? We could boo him to make us feel better. Boo this man. Boo.
No. I control him.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
They really had no interest in making a Mega Man game, did they? So first it was Battletoads, then it was a puzzle game, and now it's a fucking shoot 'em up. Like, they had zero desire to make a Mega Man game. Does this feel like a
But if it was exactly the same, then he would say, they had no intention of doing anything differently.
Wily stage in
There you go. Throw denim bananas. Throw any kind of banana.
any Mega Man game
Boo.
you've played before?
This guy
capacity,
sucks.
Like, not even close.
Big up, Eric. How you doing, honey? You could have a whole stream of dead air and it would be more entertaining than anything he does. I appreciate that very much. Cobra Commander, big ups, honey. Never late. There's no attendance taken here. Yeah, nice job, dumbass. What it's hard.
You can't move any faster than that either. Do the
No, you're going to have to be a little bit more agile if you can't move any faster, dum-dum. Jesus Christ.
whole thing from the beginning.
Ready.
I was gonna say, this looks like a perfectly fine game. I just don't know anything about it. I didn't play it.
This is literally the worst Mega Man game I've ever played in my entire life, and I'm not exaggerating. It's terrible. This is nothing whatsoever like Mega Man. I've now played 3 segments, none of which play like a Mega Man game.
Okay.
Okay.
Then quit. Like, I don't know what you want me
Thank you
to...
for $5. Someone just did a $5 tip, says, I always found it really weird how every year a bunch of grown men celebrate an anniversary of another grown man who rubs one out on camera by accident. No one that's mentally stable or getting laid on the regular cares, so keep on keeping on, Phil.
Hey, I'm not a grown man celebrating a grown man rubbing one out. I'm a grown woman celebrating a grown man rubbing one out. And I get laid plenty. Do you know how fucking cute I am? I don't have that problem.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much.
I'd rather be the grown woman making fun of the grown man who rubbed one out than the fucking moron giving this fucking retard $5. So get fucked, nerd.
Correct. I appreciate your support. And, so far today's been great, except this marathon so far, the game is terrible. I really do hope that we get to Mega Man 9 sooner rather than later. Thank you for $4,014
Why do I feel like 9 will be worse?
of support today, everyone. That's very,
Why do I feel like 9 will be worse?
very nice of you. For
I noticed he hasn't specified what makes a Mega Man game a Mega Man. Yeah, he doesn't know.
$4,000 of support in one day. It's my biggest accomplishment. I've never had a day like that before.
You can't be toxic and cute. Don't worry. I'm not cute. I'm old. Don't worry.
Very nice.
I was just making a point.
That was one hell of a mega
Busting.
to make $4,000 in a day.
Virgins get laid more than Phil.
Hey, we can still get there, right? It's only 2:37, and I'm going to be here for like another 7 hours, so maybe
Oh, I will not be here for another 7 hours. Oh, fuck this.
we will get there, right? Remember, we'll get that awesome $100 animation if we get some more $100 contributions. So who's
Man, I took away my $100 animation. I've been counting deaths, not begs for $100 animations.
going to do it, right?
Damn.
Let's go. Let's get another $100 tip or super chat. Let's get, how about 10,000 kicks? That'd be nice. 10,000 kicks. Here we go.
He won't even make 1K. He does have quite a while to go, but didn't NDO come and give him some subs? So NDO's already out.
All right.
We don't get Lisa Lou anymore. What happened to Lisa Lou? Isn't that Ryan? Ain't that OIC?
Now back to sleep playing this.
Sounds like 220, otherwise known as Iron Cuck. Sounds like Iron Cuck ain't dealing with none of his shit.
Like
That Jai Hayes or whatever sure went by the wayside real quick. Like, Donde es the whales? Like, I don't know, like, what happened to everybody?
seriously, this is not Mega Man. What we're doing right now is not.
Don't worry, I would never leave you purely with this man. You guys can go and hang out in the Raw Field chat, or you guys can go and hang out with Tevin, or if Bro Side is still going, if the gentleman over at That Being Said, WPIG, what have you, if they're still going, trust me, there are plenty of awesome people to go hang out with when I decide to fuck off.
Mega Man gameplay has nothing to do with Mega Man.
Dents got their government checks, my guess 1.5. Oh, is James the Lesser going too? Look at all that.
Thank you, John, for a super chat. I'll shout that out.
I think Jai was trying to get too much attention. And we all know that this lady on the screen here, he's the one who wants the most attention.
When I get a chance.
I don't know if he got banned or not. I'm banned on Kick Girl Side B over there spamming shit. Well, big ups, Joey. Good to have you, honey. You're free to talk shit about him over here.
Nice. Is it saving? I think this is an auto save here. It won't matter. I don't have any lives left. Now I do. Fuck this.
Wow, save's coming. Okay.
Here comes an ultra traditional Mega Man boss. Look at this thing. Are we having fun yet?
No, boo. Okay, I have some skip juice. I'm just gonna go live and see what we're doing here. Wow, this is just terrible. I skipped like 10 minutes, so I don't know how many times he died, so I'm just going to take the death counter down. Oh, boy, he dipped out of frame.
I don't think I want to play this anymore.
Oh, come on, please. I'm planning on, like, ducking out of here at 6 o'clock. Please rage quit. I need this. I want this in my stream. Please.
I don't think I want to play this anymore.
Ready.
Then don't play it anymore, honey. Like,
It's
you
so
don't have
badly
to.
made. and so poorly controlled. I just don't want to bother with it. It's a piece of shit. I want to play Mega Man 9 and 10, like badly now. Look, I can't even jump.
How much money is the idiot at? We're
over the guy in
we're
front.
getting to it here in a
The
second.
controls are so bad, and the hitboxes are so terrible. You have
Just
no
add,
idea
like,
how
10 deaths.
delayed the controls are, too. They're like monstrously delayed.
I don't know. It's you. I have a pretty good idea how delayed things are, if you get what I'm saying. Means you're a tard. I know. I hate his whiny voice. I don't want to play this anymore. Like, you are, sir, you are a grown man.
Look at that. What did I do wrong? I jumped perfectly on the platform. Mega Man says, I'm not going to step on that, and just falls. I didn't make the shitty hitboxes of the fucking game. Capcom did, or whoever worked for them did.
We are at $414, and we are pretty much live right now.
Maybe they didn't even make this one. Maybe they contracted it out. Because this.
I think Phil legit has a fetish for whining about things. It's just what happens when you're a adult child, really.
Thanks for nothing. No health.
I would say man-child, but like women totally do this shit too. These people that just can't grow the fuck up, and they're in their like 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, and they still whine like they're 6.
Any power-ups gonna drop? Any fucking no, but he's gonna shoot me. Any power-ups? Any power-ups? Any fucking power-ups? Any dude, you're got to be joking. No power-ups.
Oh man, this is pretty bad. His viewers are dropping too. I mean, I'm sure mine have too, but like, yeah, he went from like 320, he's down below 300
oh my
now.
fucking god. What is happening? Nothing, no drops. Look, so it only drops if you kill it when he's just detached. Even now it won't drop anything. I'm about to give up.
Well, I mean, are we surprised at all? I'm sure in a surprise to no one.
Holy fuck.
Why did you just sit there on it? Oh, wow. This is what we're gonna do? Just save scum every 5 steps?
Ready.
Wait, what? I hit load checkpoint save. It's a checkpoint save? It doesn't actually... It's not a save state? It's not a save state. So it's completely fucking worthless. It's actually a worthless save state.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. We done. Oh, no, wait, are we trying again?
Let's do it. Ready.
Wait, why is he back here?
Ready.
Didn't he already do this?
I'm going to play Mega Man 9 now. I'm
Oh, wow. What happened?
serious. I'm never playing that game again.
What happened?
I'm going to play Mega Man. So it doesn't have save states. The checkpoint saves load you with less health than if you just reloaded normally. And then if you quit out of the game and you come back, it didn't save anything. And you have to start from the beginning of the Wily stages. No, I'm not playing that game ever again.
Well, we got the rage quit. We got the rage quit.
No, that's just the worst fucking Mega Man I've ever played in my life. I can't believe how bad that
Nah, he didn't rage quit it because he's going to be here all day. That was definitely a rage quit.
game is.
He stupidly thought checkpoint meant save state.
That's legit one of the worst fucking Mega Man games I've ever seen. It doesn't even
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
save your progress, even when you save. When you checkpoint save, it erases your health. Like, fuck that. No, I'm not playing it ever again. All right. I don't remember this game. All I remember is this game whooped my ass. Because this game was an Xbox.
So it's just going to be absolutely more of the same and nothing, nothing even remotely different. So I got the rage quit. That was what I wanted. That was so stupid and so great. So I'm calling it there, but I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for a few hours. It was a lot of fun. I don't think he's streaming tomorrow. If he kind of goes like insane or whatever, maybe I'll stream tomorrow and we'll cover it. But if not, we'll just take a day and we'll decompress. And then we'll come back on Sunday and we'll shit on him. And then he'll come back to work and we'll do the thing that we always do. So big ups, everybody. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Good day. You can go and hang out with, I believe, Broside if he's still going. Sir Almighty Tevin will probably stream the whole thing because he's fucking godlike. Raw Phil, you can go hang out. And if the Jets over at WPIG, that being said, are still going, you can hang out over there or wherever you like, or don't do any more of this at all. That's what I'm going to do. Not pay any more attention to this. As always, stay toxic, my friends.